America's problem is self-destruction. Yeah, self-destruction. Self-destruction. Yeah, self-destruction. Self-destruction. Yeah, self-destruction. Self-destruction. Yeah, self-destruction. Well, today's topic, self-destruction. It really ain't the rap audience's bucket. It's one of two suckers, ignorant brothers, trying to rob and steal from one another. You get caught in the mid. So to crush that stereotype, here's what we did. We got ourselves together so that you can unite and fight for what's right. Not negative.
Oh well, bro.
Salute.
I made it. I'm like Superman today. You feel me? That's
Yeah.
crazy. And I was all the way up in the Bronx.
That's crazy. It was meant to be, man. We here, man. We here. You already know what it is, man. We in the building. We're gonna get some more people in the building. You know, talking about the topic. Kima's in the building. What's going on, Kima? It's a touchy topic today, man. Salute, Mo. Salute. What's going on with you, man?
Man, like
we here once again. PBN Network.
PB. You know, we all-star troubleshooters. You know what I'm saying? Yours.org, PBN Network, Guns Down, Life Up. I represent all that. And we went to the site today in the Bronx to represent for this 11-year-old princess that got her life taken away with senselessness, like with foolableness. And you know, we represented and everything, and you know, that's what we did today. You know what I'm saying? When you part of an organization, you gotta put in that work without nobody asking you. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta just do it. You feel me? That's what PBN Network is. That's what Positive Beats Network is. That's what yours is. That's what Guns Down Life Up is.
So with no further ado, man, you are now tuned in to PBN Network, Positive Beats Negative. Shout out to the whole team, Mo Knowledge, my brother, Miss Cookie. You know what I'm saying? And we got our special guests that we be having come through, Lino, and Tito. Grind time, no demon time. I know the slogan, we bringing positive vibes to the neighborhoods and communities. Well, Mo, what's your slogan?
Knock who's there, true custodian warrior, washing up, you know what I'm saying? Negativity is all about positivity. Grind time, no demon time. Positive Beats, Negative Network, for sure. Shout out to Miss Cookie, shout out to all the people that's gonna be tuning in tonight, because we got something to talk about. A sad situation.
Definitely something that we was on YouTube last night talking about it. But I wanted to talk about it on this platform. We gonna get right into it. I'm feeling some type of way. I don't like what's going on, and I'm really sick of it. I'm sick of what's going on. So today I really wanted to talk about it, and we need to talk about not only why these things are happening, but we need to talk about a way to figure out how can we prevent things from happening. Everybody's not a hero. Everybody, does not have the militant mind. But if we can teach each one teach one, at least put it in the air for the people that it's just a certain way we got to move now, and that's it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about life anymore right now. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about how to move, especially in New York City right now with what's going on. I'm highly upset. I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people that's highly upset about this. Um, I saw disturbing videos of this situation, and I saw disturbing videos of the Buffalo shooting too. And it's like I can't stop. I try to talk about one, I got to talk about the other because both of them are just so. These are the most important things to talk about right now. Whatever everybody else is talking about, I don't know. I don't care about that right now. These are the main two topics that I feel are important to our people, to society right now, to the world. Just about black and white. It's period. It's ugly out here. Period. So, you know, I want to say the first thing that I really want to do is I want to bring it in by starting by sending my condolences, my truly deepest condolences, you know, to the family and to the friends. And I want to give Mo Knowledge a crazy big up for continuing to always better and level up with this PBN Network thing and showing that he's really for the movement. He's not for the bullshit. And he's outside for me because I'm not around there. I don't live there. I live far away from New York. So when these things happen in New York, sometimes when I come to New York, there's things I could do when I do come to New York, but I don't come to New York too often right now because I got a lot of things I'm taking care of out here. But more knowledge is my spirit, and he's always out there putting his footwork in when things like this is going down. So when he's there, I'm there. So when he's there, PBN Network is there. And I wanna definitely give you your props for that, for holding it down all the time because that's something big for the movement. Because people can look at it like, well, why is these guys never around when these things go down? We are. Right now, I'm just the guy that's mostly gonna be at least talking about it and using my voice. And Mo Knowledge is out there, but I'm out there too. But Mo Knowledge he's out there, so he's able to step right there at forefront. Actually, put me on the phone today with the uncle of that little girl, and the name of that little girl. Um, Matter of fact, what's her name just gave me the name too. Shout out to keeping it current. She just gave me the name. Kyra Tay. Kyra Tay. You know what I'm saying? So
There's something wrong with the box now. It's going.
these things that we talking about, I need everybody to share the live, share the live. Um, these things that we talking about are very serious, and some people just don't understand the seriousness of these topics that we talk about. Everybody wants to. I know y'all want to see us having fun. You want to see me dancing. You want to see that, but sometimes that's not what it's called for.
Hmm.
Sometimes you're just gonna see this. You know what I'm saying? I'm so upset. I can't even explain. Words can't even explain how upset I am when it comes to these topics, to these situations, when it comes to these tragedies that are happening. Like I always gotta say, I'm an empath. I feel the pain of people because I've been through pain. Let's not even go on about why and oh we already know there's clowns out here that are doing this stupid shit like this, right? So we're not even gonna talk about why and how is it happening. We know why and how. We need to talk about who's gonna come together to be on the same page as PBN Network and these other podcasts that are out there that are trying to come together and figure out a solution for the community. And like there are people out there right now that are so scared. You got grown-ups that are scared. They're not about that life. They're scared. They don't know what to do. I get scared for my kids. Because when I'm not around and they go into they gotta go to the store, they gotta go to school. You understand what I'm saying? So these are the things that we have to think about as parents and as adults. Before I continue to rage, because I'm about to get crazy, I'm gonna let my co-host Mo Knowledge take the floor real quick and let him give his thoughts, and maybe he has a video to show us. I don't know, because Mo Knowledge is he got tricky questions. He's a spirit of moment person. We don't know what's going on, but you live with PBN Network today, man. Yo, Mo, what's up, man?
You know, shout out to my big brother Q Life. And I want to start off like this. As it is above, so below, as it is below, so above. That means correspondence. Correct correspondence. You can find that in the Bible too, where it says, as it is on earth, as it is in heaven.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? And right now we live in New York City where that correspondence been subtracted away from the youth in the households.
Right.
Positive beats negative is trying to bring that correspondence back into the household towards the parents.
Right.
So the parents could correspond to their children properly the right way.
Correct. Correct.
And my brother said the other day, he's like, yo, my brother said the other day, yo, we need to demonstrate with that family. He said it yesterday on Instagram. We need to demonstrate with that family. And I ain't say nothing, I was just quiet. But when I got up today, and by the way, shout out to SOS, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to my sister Ladybug. Me and her go way back. I saw it on her page. And I said, yo, I gotta go to this. Because I got an 11-year-old princess.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it related to me. And Q Life, you say, yo, we gotta speak to the family. So I say, yo, bro, I had to make it happen. You know what I'm
And
saying?
you did. And you did. And you did.
And I went out there, you know, I was side by side with OG Bo, a Guns Down Life Up.
Uh-huh.
I represented for PBN Network. I represented for All Star Troubleshooters. My other OG, Bo, and the other OG I was with today is Guns Down Life Up. That's Jimbo. It's crazy because you just take the Jimbo off. They both got Bo in their name, and just hearing the cries and the messages out there today. Like, people was upset, bro. People was frivolous, man. They tired of this. They tired.
You
You know
was
what I'm
right
saying?
there, so you really know. Like,
They tired of it. You know how many candles and teddy bears and they really came out for the princess, but she didn't do nothing. Like you said it, you said it before in the beginning. Like, yo, man, I used to say like, yo, everything happens for a reason. Like, if something happens to somebody, you know what I'm saying, it's for a reason. Nah, that girl did nothing. That
right.
family was peaceful. That family didn't start trouble with nobody. You feel me? And the crazy thing about it is the father and the mother was getting married that day, bro.
What?
They was getting married that day.
Wow. That real quick. Brooklyn Hall of Fame is in the building, y'all. Got Brooklyn Hall of Fame. I ain't see you in a minute, Brooklyn. What's going on with you? Shout out to Brooklyn Hall of Fame in the building. Kima in the building. Miss Cookie was good. You already know PBN Network. We here. Wow. The mother and the father were getting married.
Yeah, something like that's what I heard, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't asked them the question that per se, but that's what I was hearing. But at the same time, it's like, that's crazy to me, bro.
It is.
Now
It is.
they can't even go towards that because now they have to think about their daughter that just passed away for senseless violence, my dude. For what? Something happened. Like I'm tired. Like, if something happened to a loved one, right? But y'all got to think about it. Like, y'all revenging somebody's death, and you never asked yourself that question. That person probably died because he probably did something wrong.
Right. Hey, look, Miss Brooklyn said, you know what's crazy? That happened 2 stores down from my job. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy, man.
We like people's revenging people's deaths, and you were avenging somebody that actually did something wrong already to somebody. So now you want to revenge that person's deaf and they did something wrong already. So, but look at while you just did that, you just hurted a little child because you wasn't supposed to do that. You
Right.
supposed to just hey mourn and that's it.
Facts.
Now it's like we not I'm not trying to promote that shit, but at the end of the day, bro, like y'all wasn't supposed to do that. Y'all wasn't trained right. You know what I'm saying? And whoever sanctioned y'all to do that, man, they need to get locked. They need to get their ass locked up too. And for real, bro. Y'all don't deserve to be in the fucking streets, B. You got this family mourning out there, man. Everybody was out there. Everybody was out there for them. You know
Word.
what I'm saying? Word, different nationalities and all that. You know what I'm saying?
What other motivational and activists was out there?
You had RTG, you had SOS. They the ones who was calling the call for them for the families. You had the Guns Down Life Up. You had yours. You had you had the Black Spades out there. You had me, Black P Stone. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sure I saw somebody else, but I can't remember the name though. But yeah, everybody was out there, man, for real. You
Nah.
know,
Um. Well, like I said yesterday on Instagram, I'm highly upset about it. I feel like when things like that happen, that's what makes me more and more really I'm like, I'm so glad that I changed my life around and I am the way I am now because of things like this. It hurts. It touches my heart. You know, I was born with a heart and a good one. You know, I did wind up getting into some things that I shouldn't have got into, but I always knew that certain things wasn't right. It just didn't sit right with me, and that's what, my mind started tripping, and I started thinking to myself, and I started saying something else. It got to be something different. It got to be something more better than this. I got 5 kids. You got kids, Mo. You got daughters. This could have been any one of you guys' kids. This is what I'm saying. How you don't feel the pain, how you don't feel the energy, that type of energy when you just feel it. And there's no way that you can not feel a
stop.
situation
I'm on a
like
park.
this. If you don't feel any way about this, if you don't want this to change, you don't have a heart. This shit just ain't right. And everybody's getting tired of it. I mean, what do we do? We can't send. I don't care if my son is 15 years old. I don't want him going to the store by himself. I don't want him coming home from school by himself. Look at what's going on. We gotta wake up. We gotta wake up and understand and that we have to cherish life every day. Tomorrow is not promised to anyone nowadays, not even little babies. Not even little babies. So this is what everybody's so cool with. This is the new wave. The demon time. This is the new wave, huh? This is what everybody wants. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure this is what everybody wants, huh? That gangster talk is so cool until this happens to one of yours. You see what I'm saying? All of that gang, gang, gang is cool till it happens to one of yours. No good. Salute, Timothy Bowden. Salute. Brooklyn Hall of Fame still in the building. Brooklyn, we got to send you the link. I'm gonna put the link down below and you can pop in. Hold on. Um,
I
Shout
forgot.
out to Sean Holmes in the building. Yes, we gotta make a change. I need everybody to share this live. The more you share the live, the more people will come in, the more subscribers we get. Let's share the live. Let's let the people know what we're talking about here. You know, PBN Network, positive beats negative, grind time, no demon time. Understand what I'm saying? We're here to wash up negativity. That's what we're here for. This is what we do. We're gonna also have fun. You know, I hope you guys cooked your food and you cooked dinner already and you well settled in because I got mines. You know, I mean, this is just a tragedy that is happening day to day, every day. I'm getting sent. Yo, I have hundreds of videos in my phone right now of things I didn't even talk about. I get sent these videos all the time because people are starting to realize what I do. And PBN Network is getting noticed more and more every day. And it's like, you know, but it's sad what's going on. Sean Holmes said gangs just needs to be abolished. Ain't nothing good about gangs. Yeah, it may start off good, but then it turns negative and influences the community in a negative light. Fact, Sean Holmes. That's a fact. And I'm not sitting here like you said, you know, I'm not bashing. I'm not doing. Listen, it's not about that. But at the end of the day, he's right. You know, it's all good in the beginning. Like, yeah, they homies, they said they, you know, they piecing you, they showing that they helping you, they gonna protect you if anybody. But nah, man, it's not the wave, man. It's not the wave, man. This is not it. We need to do better in our communities. We have to do better. We have to do better. There's nothing else to say about that. Our babies are dying every day because of a bullet. That little girl, they said that the little girl, when she got shot, first of all, let's bring it back to this. Let's bring it back to the beginning. I saw the video. In the video, oh, let me put the link. She waiting for the link. You see it, Brooklyn? Look at the link in the comments. Right there. You click the link and it'll take you and it'll pull you through. Hey Mo, what's good? You good, Mo?
Yeah, my fault. I was just sending.
Okay.
Families the thing.
All right. So from the beginning, yeah, that's right. Send it out. Send it out. You good? Don't worry about it. You know, when I saw the video shows two men. First of all, here's the suspect shit about it anyway. Two men on a scooter. Two men on a scooter. And when the dude on the he was like this. He was like this shooting. You ain't gonna hit your target like that, homie. That's number one. And y'all look fruity as hell. Two people on a scooter to go to go get your ops. That's the corniest shit ever. Number one. Number two. Number three. When that little girl got hit, do y'all understand that girl got hit, right? She got hit in her stomach. That little girl is a trooper. How about that? That girl is amazing. She got hit and didn't even, she was still up and she made it. She ran into a salon to get help.
I was actually in that salon today, charging my phone.
Right. So she went in, she gathered up enough strength to go into the salon and still try to get help. And then she passed out. She's only a little girl. So I saw the news, and in the news it said that there was the females that was trying to help, and they tried to help her out.
Yeah.
And they took off, they zippered her coat down or whatever, and that's when they seen the bullet wound. That they said it wasn't too much blood. They couldn't see the blood because I guess the bullet didn't go all the way through.
Now what it is when you get hit in your stomach. When I got shot, I got hit in my stomach.
Right.
So when she got hit in her stomach, she was holding it. And when
shout out to G Mac.
When you hold your stomach, like when you get hit in the stomach area, blood don't really come out like that. You know what I'm saying? It don't.
Okay.
Like when I got shot, it was no blood coming out. Like I was holding that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And then when you get shot, it's like you don't feel it. You just feel a little mitch. But after a while, it's like you bleed it internally.
Okay, I got you.
And that's what happened to her. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yo, we got Brooklyn.
Hey, so I'm gonna tell you the real because I was there when it actually happened.
Hey, hold. Let's
I have video on my phone.
Introduce you first. Hold up.
Hi. Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Brooklyn Hall of Fame is in
No,
the.
I'm sorry. I'm just listening to you guys, and I was actually there when it happened.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm just like, when I hear things being said, I'm like, no, I was actually there. I know the real story behind it. Well, not behind it, but what occurred.
Right. So what happened? What happened?
Okay, so this is how it went down. There's a little boy from my area, right? I'm like, I won't name names or anything, but there's a little boy in my area. I'm very familiar with his dad. That little boy first ran into my store. Okay, when he ran in my store, I could see there was something wrong with him. And I asked him, like, what's good? What's wrong? He didn't say nothing to me. So I said to him again, are you okay? And he ran out my store. But before he ran out my store, he looked left. My whole front of my store is glass. So he looked left to make sure it was safe. Then I knew something was wrong. So I called his father immediately. I said, listen, I'm not sure if your son's in a beef or something or in a fight or something, but call him. There's something wrong. I can tell. I've never done that before.
This was the kid that did the shooting, or the kid that was.
No, the kid that they were chasing.
Oh wow, wow.
The kid that they were chasing ran into my store.
Okay.
All right. So I called his dad. His dad tried calling him. Couldn't get hold of him. Called me back. He's like, Brooklyn, where is he? And I'm like, I don't know. I saw him run down, right down towards Tiffany, which is the next block. But I didn't realize when my back was turned, he ran back left. Okay. When he ran back left, I did not see him run back left because, like I said, I was on the phone with his father.
Right.
So I went to the door to see where he was. Okay. So all of a sudden I heard 2 gunshots. And now automatically when I heard those 2 gunshots, I called the police.
Right.
So as soon as I called the police, not even 1 minute later, I see the cops coming up the street. Okay. And directly behind the police was an ambulance. So I went up the block because it's only my store's right here. Where she got shot is literally right here. It's literally 2 stores between me and where she got shot. Okay. There's the nail salon, there's the liquor store, and right behind the liquor store is my store. Okay. I saw the EMT lady pick her up and put her in the ambulance. Okay. So what had happened was it was 2 little boys on a scooter chasing this little 13-year-old boy. And that's what really happened. It was 2 little boys on a scooter chasing this little 13-year-old boy.
That's what we said. It was 2 dudes on a scooter.
Well, you're saying dudes. They were not dudes. I don't consider them dudes. They're little kids.
Well, that's even worse.
It's little kids. They're all little kids, and it stemmed from a shooting that happened across the street from my job on Sunday.
Amen.
So I guess that little kid was with like a group of other little kids, and when they saw him, that they had shot. But that kid literally initially was not even going the way he was supposed to. You know, so when the detectives came and took the video from my store is when I'd seen what the kid had done. Once he ran right, he ran back up left. And once he did that is when they tried to shoot him. I don't know if he had a gun or not, but he went towards the danger. Instead of going home where he lives right around the corner, he ran back up towards it. And that's when they shot and that little girl got shot.
Stupid ass.
So had that kid not gone back up that way, that little girl would still be alive today. But it's because of that little boy running back up when he was safe, out of harm, not even in their face, by the laundromat down the block, and had just gone home where he lives, this would have never occurred.
Well,
but I just wanted to correct you because, one, it was not dudes. These were young little kids. They're all 12, 13-year-old little kids. I know the little boy.
That's even worse though.
It is worse. That's why I kept saying it's not men. It's little boys. They are literally 13 years old.
That's even worse.
They are young children. They are not men.
But that's the thing too. See, that's another thing too. People have to start realizing that when we talk about these topics, right? Besides the fact of okay, so now that it changes from men to boys, it's still the fact that if those boys, them little boys, weren't into wanting to shoot, especially you're shooting like this, you can't even see what the fuck you're shooting at.
Shooting at, exactly.
The main topic is really about why are these kids out here shooting at another little kid? Now that we find out from Brooklyn, the kid they were shooting at was 13. So these are little babies doing this shit, and then they killed another little baby.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's fucked.
Yeah. I was there on the site today. And, you know, she absolutely right, because I was hearing all the whispers in the air, you know what I'm saying? I went into the salon to charge my phone, and the lady who said she came in here and collapsed in the salon.
Wow.
Yeah.
And, you know, everybody was out there, you know, and it's
Damn,
just
man.
sad. Like, you know what I'm saying? One of my mom's friends is related to the 11-year-old.
Right.
So I came out the salon. She's like, Antonio, and I was like, oh, Muncie, and I was like, what you doing here? She's like, I'm related to the that's my niece. I was like, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? And then that's when she introduced me to her brother, and she's like, yo, this is my co-worker's son right here. He an activist. You know what I'm saying? He does work in the community. But me, I already met the father already. And
Right.
I met the father's brother, and I put the father's brother on the phone with Q Life. And then I get home today, and look how the Most High just blessed us with you to actually explain the actual problem. You
That's
know,
Yeah,
that's weird to me. I'm
yeah,
bugging how you explaining it. You don't know where I was at today, but I'm telling you, everything fell in line for me
right. For you, to me, and
to
then
him. But
yeah.
but
And
my brother
honestly,
called it.
normally I would be at work right now, but I had to take a couple days off because one, like I said, I was there when it happened. It fucked with me mentally because that kid running into my store, had those kids decide to turn around and chase him and start shooting him while he ran into my store, they could have
right,
got me. You
right.
know what I'm saying? So that
Exactly.
mentally fucked with me for like the last 2 days. That I know, Q, you know me. I normally I'd be like, yo, I'm at work. You
Right,
see, I'm home, right? Because I
right.
literally could not go to work for the last couple of days. I called my mother crying. If anything ever happened to me, please take care of my children, because that's how bad it fucked with me mentally. Like I can't imagine like the ladies in the nail salon, the African braiding store that was right next door. Like any of those bullets could have flown that way had that kid, not played it more responsibly. Like I said, that kid was. He could have turned right and gone home because he literally lived just down the block. But he chose to run back up left into danger, which I'll never understand. You
Wow.
know what I'm saying? And the shit that really fucks with me even more is his dad had I don't know why, but I saw the next day his dad actually put rest in peace to the little girl up on Instagram. But your son was the reason why this little girl got shot. Your son is the whole fucking reason. Like he didn't pull the trigger. But if he had not gone back up the way he did, that little girl would be alive today.
See, but now that, I mean, Mo, what do you think about that with that comment? Like, do you think that, okay, so basically he was almost a victim too? I mean, I understand what you're saying though, but I don't think it's his fault because
No, it
see,
is.
let me finish. Let me finish saying. Let me finish saying what I'm saying. Let me
Mhm.
finish saying what I'm saying. I heard you out. It's just you got to hear me out. What I'm saying is, if somebody, that's a little boy too. He's 13 years old. He's scared to death. So he's
Clearly
just,
not too scared.
huh?
Clearly not too scared.
I'm saying, listen to what I'm saying. You're not hearing me out. A 13-year-old boy, like you said, these are little boys. All right. So in the beginning, you said that when he came into the store, he was telling you he got a problem with some kids, right?
No, he never said nothing to
He
me.
didn't say nothing to you. He
He
just,
never said nothing. I just saw him heaving. You know
right.
when you're like running so hard, you're like heaving. That's what he was doing in my store. So, like I said, I know the kid. I've known him since he was maybe like what 7 years old. So I know him. So I know he always comes to my store. He always looks at the fitteds. He's got a
Right.
thing for fitteds. So I'm thinking maybe he just ran up to look for a fitted. You know what I'm saying? So at first I really didn't pay too much mind. But I could tell when he did not look at the fitteds, he was just on his phone trying to text, but he couldn't text because he was heaving so bad. There was something wrong with him. So I asked him, are you okay? He looked at me, ran to the door or walked to the door, looked left, and then ran right. He ran out of danger. But then, like I said, behind my back, when I was talking to his father, when my back was turned, I never saw him run back up left towards danger. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Like
So
when
what
the
do you think? So do you
detective
think he
came
wanted
and
to
they
run?
played back the surveillance video, because we have 2 cameras on the outside, right?
Right.
And then we have 4 inside. So it wasn't until the detective said to me, oh my God, why did he run back up? Because once he runs back up, not even 30 seconds later, you hear the 2 gunshots. So had he not run back up, that little girl wouldn't be dead. This is what I'm saying. To me, he bears just as much responsibility, because had he stayed right where he was, the little girl would be alive. He literally lives
Was she
right of my store, to
yeah.
the right of my store, and 1 block over.
Was she
He
was she
could have gone
saying that
home,
when you
but
look
he
I know,
at
I know,
ran
I know, I know,
up
I know.
towards
yo,
danger.
no, I'm gonna just add on what she's saying, because when you look at that block, it's like an L shape.
Right.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I was over there before. I was over there.
You got the liquor store, and then you make a left, and that's when you got stores and then hair salons on the corner of Tiffany and no Fox Street, and then that's Tiffany, right? So what I'm getting from her is if he would just stay right next to the liquor store inside your store,
right?
She would never
not even in my store. Okay, you see the liquor store, right? Yeah. My store, there's a building, then there's my store, right? Then you go down that block where the train is going. When you go down that block where the train is going, he lives right down there. He ran down that way. The detectives seen that on video. The detective showed us because they took all the surveillance videos. If I'd known you all were talking about this tonight, because I was only on YouTube just scrolling, right? Because like I said, I've been home because I've been fucked up behind this. Had I known this was the topic, I would have told my boss, because we had to download the video for the detectives. I would have sent you the video and y'all could have seen for yourself how this little boy ran in my store, didn't respond to me when I said, "Are you okay?" Ran right. And then when I was calling his dad, he ran back up left. And then I go to the door and bam, bam, you hear the 2 shots.
Wow.
So basically, if y'all don't understand what I'm saying is that kid never ran back up the streets in harm's way where he knew those kids already were. This never would have happened because he already came from there. When he was running, he came from there into my store.
So you think so now it's the fact of then why he did that little boy did that on purpose then is what you're saying?
Basically, when I get a chance, Q, because I'm going to go back to work tomorrow. When I get a chance, I'll send you the videos. So then you'll understand what I'm saying.
Damn,
listen, I understand
we understand what you're saying. I'm just trying to figure out
everything.
I'm just trying to figure out why would he make that choice though? Like
exactly.
He made that choice off of fear.
That's what I said.
You
can't be scared because you already ran from there. You ran from there in my store. Then you ran towards like you were going home.
No. I'm gonna tell you what he was scared of. He was scared of for them coming off that bike, coming into the store where he can't run nowhere no more. That's what he was scared of. And I know for a 13-year-old kid, they don't like to get boxed in. Right. They don't want to get boxed in, and there've been a lot of shootings in the Bronx where people run in stores and they getting boxed in and they gone.
That's what I was trying to say.
But see, this is what I'm saying. Once I asked him, "Are you okay?" and he did not respond to me, he ran out my store and he ran right out of harm's way.
I'm gonna tell you, if you ask any 13-year-old kid anything, they're not gonna respond to you because that's the disconnect of correspondence.
Exactly, I get that.
They don't know how to respond to correspondence because the parents and the schools is telling their children don't speak to strangers.
But I'm not a stranger to him. He's known me since he was 7 years old. I'm not a stranger to him.
But I know. But you gotta understand, we living in a world where you can a kid can know you, right, and you can know them. But once they pass 7, 8, 9, 10 years old and they 13, and you say you talking to them, they're gonna act like they don't even know you. They do it. It happens to my wife and me. And all the time, it's on my block. They used to say hi to you all the time. And then now when they get 13, 14-year-old, yo, what up, little man? They don't know. They don't say nothing.
Right.
So that is a disconnect of correspondence that we need to put back in the minds of the children. Right. As above, so below. As below, so above. It got to be a correspondence between the adults and the young men. You understand what I'm saying? He's 13. He didn't want to get boxed in. That's why he ran back out. But he should have stayed there and took that chance. But he didn't take that chance. So he ran back out and saw them.
No, see, this is the part you guys are not understanding. When I say he ran right, he didn't run back towards the liquor store. He ran the opposite way towards his house.
Yeah, okay.
And then when you see on the surveillance tape, he was down the block where his house is. Like I don't know how far you walk today when you're in that area, but down the block from my store, there's a laundromat. If you turn right, he lives right there on the right.
So then that's why he was trying to go home.
He could have gone home, and this would have been completely avoided. He was on the corner where he lives, but he chose to go back up towards the liquor store, and that's when he was almost shot. But the little girl took the bullets instead.
I mean, them little kids.
They got the camera.
Hold on, real quick, because we got Lotto in the building.
What up, y'all?
What's going on,
What's
brother?
going on?
Lotto,
What's
what up?
going on, man?
Yeah.
I'm listening, man. That sound crazy, man. With the new information she got, word.
Yeah, that's crazy. I want to shout
When
out
somebody else is in here, he said, "Cuz, that's your cuz."
where at. I
The
can't see.
Hot Nails showcase.
Wow, it's a mage. I'm here, cuz. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out who that is. The hot now. Oh yeah. That's cuz. That's my cuz. That's my cuz. And Shonda's in the building too, man. Family is in the building. My boy Dosh's boy 96 is in the building. That's not an excuse. I started running the streets at 13, playing with guns, and never shot anybody by accident. They doing grown man things, then they have to be held accountable as men. Facts.
Exactly.
That's a fact. But what
I
must
definitely agree with that.
But Miss Brooklyn definitely did that. That is a point there, though. Like that kid, but in fear. I'm just trying to think about a kid that's in fear, right? Or like you said too, he was running to way to go home. Because if I was a kid and I didn't want to get shot, I'm definitely going to try to make it home. So maybe that's
Yeah.
to make it home. But he shouldn't have did it that way. So I don't really. That's why I'm not going to sit here and really say I blame that kid. I blame the kids that got the guns and really shot those little
Right.
But like she's saying, she's just saying, if he would have ran the other way, which if it's a spliff, we'll be all fucked up. So we can't really. That's not really the topic of discussion. The topic of discussion is that there are kids out here that are using guns that shouldn't be using guns and shouldn't be shooting like this. Because even if that boy didn't run that way, them shooting like that and trying to, this shit is just ridiculous. Little kids getting hit right now is just a problem. It's a big problem. We need to stop this shit. So shout out to everybody.
How do you know Q Life? How do you know Q Life, sis?
I've known Q for what, decades going back to Hall of Fame Records in Queens.
And you live in the Bronx?
Unfortunately.
And your name is Brooklyn.
Yeah.
I knew he was gonna say something.
I knew that was going there. I knew that was going there.
Yo, Mo always come with something.
Now you are, because at first I'm like, her name is Brooklyn, but she has a spot in the Bronx where it happened, and I'm like,
but how about this though, Mo?
Yeah.
How about this, Mo? That's Brooklyn. That's the one I told you that host on
PBN. When we were doing PBN, we started together. Q brought me into PBN.
But she's just too busy for us now, so she couldn't do it no more.
I've been working lots of jobs.
I really miss her on the show. She really brings these vibes, man.
Hold on. This is my first introduction to Brooklyn.
I'm trying to, you wouldn't let me. So hold on, stop. Let's stop here. Let's stop right now.
But no, before you do that, how is this the first
introduction?
tell you
how.
And this happened to the little princess.
Yeah.
She was there.
Yeah.
It's crazy to me.
Yeah, that's why I was scrolling through YouTube. Like, I'm normally working right now. I'm normally at work. You know what I'm saying? But that happened, and because I was there, it really fucked with me mentally, seeing that little girl being picked up and put into the thing, and knowing that that kid ran in my store. That could have possibly, if they chased him, been me. So it's really fucked with me mentally. So I've been home for the last, couple of days.
I was trying to explain.
Lulu Thompson.
I was trying to introduce that Lulu Towner. That's my kids, one of my kids' mothers.
Hi, Lulu.
Shout out to Lou
peace.
In the building right now, showing love and support. Now, I was trying to introduce y'all the right way, but Brooklyn came in.
I came in hot.
I know she came in hot because she was there, so I get it and I understand it. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to listen. You know what I'm saying? And then I was trying to introduce, and then everybody just willing to talk. So let's get this right real quick. Mo Knowledge, that is Brooklyn Hall of Fame. You know what I'm saying? That was the co-host when we was doing the PBN shenanigans on the joint. You know what I'm saying? She's a busy woman, and she wasn't able to really make it a lot on the thing. But one problem too was she didn't know how to get on this. But now that she got it, maybe she'll start coming through some more. But she usually at work. That's what it is at this time. So
Yeah.
Brooklyn, that is my brother. I knew him for decades too. Mo Knowledge, he shot a couple of my videos. That's family right there. Good brother, good speaking, well mannered. And he's one of our new co-hosts. You know what I'm saying? Lotto is
congrats.
Lotto's a good friend I knew for years from the streets. And he's basically, he's not a co-host, but he's a special guest that comes up right now. He's a special guest that comes up and gives his input and chops it up with us, man. So we all love it. That's what it is.
Salute to all of you guys. This is cool to be a part of. Yeah.
Let's talk about the coincidence.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Like the most high, like we all connected. You know what I'm saying?
Pop in the building.
Connected. We like I said, it came from Q Life's wisdom mouth said we need to speak to that family.
Yeah.
And I ain't say nothing yesterday. In
Hmm.
my mind, when he said that, I don't know the family. I
Right.
know that I have an 11-year-old princess that I do not want that to happen to.
Yeah.
I don't know the story. I don't know how it happened. I just saw
Hmm.
it on YouTube like everybody else.
Yeah.
But then when I saw one of my sisters that from way back, Ladybug, I don't know if you ever heard of Ladybug, but she's an infamous, you know what I'm saying, out here in New York. I saw it from her page.
Hmm.
So I saw SOS is gonna be there, and I saw
Right.
Guns Down Life is gonna be there. I'm
Mhm.
associated with them. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So I went there on my own.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
when I got there, I saw Jimbo. You know what I'm saying? Guns Down Life Up. I saw my brother Mel Cross. Salute to Mel Cross, SOS. You know what I'm saying? I saw Ladybug. I saw Gilly. I saw everybody there. I represented for yours.org, All Star Troubleshooters right here. And I
That's
represented for PBN Network. But the biggest thing that was in my mind was that I need to speak to the family. And I
yeah.
spoke to the family. I spoke to the uncle first.
Hmm.
And I put the uncle on the phone with Q Life.
Right.
That's a fact.
He has the number.
I
Right.
got his number. I got his
Then
number.
they have the YouTube to come on this live today, but I said y'all don't got to do it. We can
Right.
set it up for another day,
Right.
next week. But they said that we want to speak about this because we need to make it everything aware about this need not to happen again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So my phone cuts off now.
Right.
Now I got to go somewhere else to get my hard drive.
Hmm.
I had to charge my phone in a hair salon where that little girl went in there,
Right.
and I'm hearing them talk about it.
Hmm.
I'm hearing the lady said she ran in here and fell right there. And
Hmm.
I'm looking at this while I'm in the back charging my phone.
Right.
I call my Uber. I get in the Uber. Matter of fact, when I came out the store, I saw somebody, one of my mom's co-workers.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Monksy. And she said, Antonio, that's my first name. I was like, hey, Monksy, what you doing? She's like, oh, I'm here because that was my family member. That's my niece.
Right.
What? This is my mom's
Liz,
best
what up?
friend.
Liz, what up?
Hmm.
My mom's best friend from her job. You feel
Wow.
me? She knows
Yeah.
my daughter for all these years since she was a baby. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So she's like, I want to introduce you to my brother and I want to introduce you to the family. And I said, I already met the father and the uncle. And then now I met, and the uncle, her brother already knew of me already, but I ain't know of him.
Right.
And he definitely know my mom. She started smiling because my mom, she funny with it, right?
Hmm.
I said, I got their numbers again. I got their numbers. And they got the YouTube. They got the YouTube right now. They could come on anytime they want.
Right.
But I go get my hard drive. I call Q Life, let them know I might be late, but I'm still gonna be on, right? And I even get on the phone with Hassan Campbell. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm on the phone with Hassan Campbell talking to him.
You ain't tell me that part.
Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you on live right now. You feel me? You feel me?
I ain't hear that part.
I was on the phone with
So let
Hassan
nigga
Campbell.
Hassan pull up.
And he was giving me hella wisdom. I said, me and Q, like, we support you, everything you do. You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I got home, got on here,
Hmm.
and then you just came out of nowhere. I was reading and I'm like, is this girl bugging out? Like, you feel me? Her name
Hmm.
Brooklyn, but I'm not knowing this is you. So when you
Right.
get on, you talking, I'm still thinking like, yo, is she bugging? Like, is he? And then you start explaining, I'm like, oh, nah, this girl was really there. Like,
Yeah.
you said the block, you said I'm like, oh, and you got your own store, or you work in a store there?
Yeah, no, my store, if you see like where, like I said, like the liquor store is,
Yeah,
there's the liquor store, and then right next to the liquor store is a small little building, and
yeah.
then there's a clothing store right there. That's my clothing store.
Oh, and I got out the cab right there, like,
Yeah. Uptown Fashion, that's my store.
Yeah, you next to the liquor store. Everybody
Yeah.
know where it's at now.
Yeah.
but when I'm
Yeah.
saying that this
Yeah.
is called, as it is above, so below, as it is below, so above. We are connected by way of correspondence.
Yeah.
Energy right here just connected the whole situation.
Situation. Yeah.
And we had the family's numbers. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we could put you on the phone with their families, and at least they could get some closure because you was like,
Definitely. Yeah, I actually saw her mother. Her mother showed up, I want to say 7 to 10 minutes after the ambulance took her, because they took her quick. They actually were not even on scene for that long. They were literally right behind the cops. The cops first picked her up, then the EMT, it was a female EMT,
yeah,
picked her up,
was
literally put her on the bed, and they were gone within, I want to say, no more than 40 to 50 seconds of picking her up from the nail salon. And you could already tell at the moment she was gone. But I would love to speak to the mother and let her know, because honestly, everything that I saw, I'm sorry, I'm going to cry. Being a mother myself, it was literally the most tragic thing I've ever seen a child. I didn't know how old she was at that time. And even the detectives were saying she was 14 when they came to take the video from my store. And my heart broke, because I have 2 kids. So, to later find out she was actually 11 years old.
Yo, moment of
That
silence.
broke my heart. And so I know some people are going to probably be like, oh, she's a snitch, she's a that. But once I found out she died,
No. Yo,
I had to tell the police.
None of them dudes,
Wait.
bro.
Let's clear that up.
I don't give a fuck about none of them dudes.
No
Like,
snitch for no.
we plugged in.
Yeah, I had to tell the police the truth, like everything I knew at that point, So I told the police everything at that point. I spoke to the lead detective, and I told him everything I
knew. You gotta
knew.
stop worrying about.
Yeah.
We gotta
See,
stop.
that's the thing.
Listen, hold on. We gotta stop worrying about going by the code of the street.
Yeah.
They're not living by the code of the streets.
They're not.
You shooting like this. You ain't living by the code. You're shooting around shit. You didn't scope nothing out. You didn't go to your enemy. Fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
That fucking ain't no code no more.
Yeah.
And that ain't snitching, because you don't got, it ain't like somebody did something to you and you went and told, it don't matter, you're a female, that's a fucking kid.
Yeah.
Nigga, I would have told the nigga, I don't give a fuck.
And that's what I did. I didn't do it till like 10 o'clock at night, but I still spoke to the detective, and I told her everything. I told her the child, because I know the child, and I told her everything. So, they were able to use that, a little bit more information from that, But just to see the mother's reaction once her daughter was gone, and then to come on scene and ask, where's my daughter? That was heartbreaking. That was real heartbreaking.
It's like somebody stealing your car. You going to report the police? Somebody just stole a child's life.
Yeah.
Just stole a child's life.
You're a pedestrian. You're
a civilian.
Yeah.
Listen, you're a civilian. You're allowed. The girl that got shot was a civilian.
Exactly.
Lotto, let me say something real quick. I'm gonna say something real right now, right? That's how people know I'm not playing no games, right? Even though there's certain things that I fuck the street code. There's certain things that I live by. Like, I'm not gonna, if a nigga smack me in my face, I'm not telling police. I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But what I'm saying is, like he just said, really? Now I'm a podcaster. I'm a civilian too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm not a street dude no more. I'm not in the streets. So a nigga can't say nothing to me, but I still live by certain codes of my own.
Of course.
Listen to no big homies. I ain't got no big homies. I got homies. I got people that, but at the end of the day, there's certain things I'm not going to call the police for, but then there's certain things like this I would. And I
would too.
Yeah.
Like, that ain't no snitch when it comes to that.
Yeah.
The code that we need to be living by is protecting these little kids.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I understand what Hassan Campbell say certain things, like, nigga, I'm a civilian, my guy.
Yeah.
I don't want no parts of the streets, because the streets ain't don't care about us anyway.
They definitely don't.
The streets do.
We from the streets, but we not of the streets.
Exactly. Right. You said it best. Said it best.
People can run this back and try to say, well, no, I didn't sit here and say that I'm just gonna, because people already know I've been in situations this year and I don't do none of that. But when it comes to situations like this, so I want y'all to hear me clearly. If my little niece gets hurt and I can't find the dude that did it, you damn right I'm calling the police. That's my niece. It's a little baby. So that ain't, don't worry about that shit, Brooklyn. Don't worry about the streets saying you did that. That don't go down on this.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, once she died, I just didn't care anymore. Once I learned she had passed, I didn't care anymore.
Right. We commend you of your courage.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
You.
That's
Thank
it.
you.
You got courage. You know what I'm saying? And you don't need to even be worrying about nothing. You spoke your truth.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And that's the awareness that her family wants.
Yeah. Yeah. And I definitely, you know, I will put this out there to you. If you do know the family and they want to come see the video at my store, I definitely invite you to come do that so they can see it
Yeah,
themselves.
Mo will definitely come through for me.
Yeah. Yeah, you can definitely bring them through and I'll show them the video and they can see what happened.
So Lotto, real quick, man, we had Lotto in the building. How you feel, man, about the situation?
Man, that situation is devastating, and I'm just listening to Brooklyn. Like before I even came on the live, I was just watching for a long time because she was, you know, explaining something new. So I was just watching and listening. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. And I know, you know, like she said, the boy ran a certain way and stuff like that. Like she's still feeling the shock of it. So you know, of course she's gonna, you know, feel what she feels. She's gonna feel a little different about the situation. But like you said, Q, if they wasn't shooting in the first place, it wouldn't have happened. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. So it goes both ways. Like that's why I said I agree with her too. You know what I'm saying? It goes both ways. Both of them, I feel like it's both of them. You know what I'm saying? For man, like this shit is just is so sad, man.
We need, like, y'all parents out there need to check y'all sons' rooms, man. Y'all need to do a thorough check, like how they do in jail. Y'all need to check y'all son's room.
Yeah.
Group homes need to check these people's rooms.
Yeah.
What they call it in jail, Q Life? They call it a what? A strip search.
Strip search.
That's what the parents need to do when it comes to their boys.
I definitely agree with that.
And you need to, a 13-year-old kid, I ain't gonna lie. I'm speaking my truth. I came off the porch at 11.
Right.
11, you understand me? But at the same time, you know, I lived with my grandmother and I kind of took control because she was an elderly. You understand what I'm saying? So for these ones that's probably doing these certain kind of acts, they probably living with their grandmothers as well, trying to, you know what I'm saying? And that's not right. How do we get through to them?
Yeah.
For the ones that have grandmothers that's in their 60s and 70s and they got a 13-year-old living in the house because the mother and father is probably on drugs or they probably locked up.
Yeah.
There's a lot of grandmothers taking care of children, boys. And them boys out in the streets.
Right.
Smoking weed. It starts with just smoking weed, hanging out. And then it gets into the peer pressure and they get influenced. And then other people come to the block and start trouble. And then they're gonna get the craziest crash dummy to put in that work. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And they tell them to get on a moped. You know what I'm saying? Them mopeds is you could easily rent them shits. You know what I'm saying? It started due to the pandemic when they started letting you rent mopeds.
Yeah.
Pandemic when they started letting you wear the mask.
Yeah.
Pandemic, like a lot of this shit that be happening to the youth, I blame that shit on, and you already know. I don't gotta say the name.
I know.
Yeah.
Right. You already know.
You know what I'm saying? And there was people that was speaking that today was saying that.
Yeah.
A lot of these children, they don't even have extra curriculums that they could get their self-esteem off.
Yeah.
With boxing, with gymnastics, they don't got no programs.
Yeah.
So what they gonna do? They're gonna go to the streets for their program. And the first program of activity, recreation that they do, what they do? They roll the dice.
Mm-hmm. I also think parents let their children have too much freedom nowadays.
Exactly.
Like I know when I was young, I had to be in even before the lights were the street lights were out. I had to be in the house.
And if you wasn't in there, and if you didn't get in the house at that time, what happened?
You getting ass whooping. You getting ass whooping.
You know what's crazy now?
My mama, and I'm being dead serious. My mom used to put hot pepper, like the pepper you cut up and put in food. My mama used to take that shit and put it in my ass. Okay. My mom did not play when I was a child.
What?
Y'all know what's crazy?
My mom's African, so my mom
y'all know what's crazy now?
Mo said,
I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious.
Hey, Brooklyn. Now you gotta relax. You gotta relax.
Yo,
If some of these kids were taught the way my mother raised us, they would be some good ass kids right now.
Yo, they can still get in the beef now being at home with the internet. Now, we didn't have that growing up.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
True.
So you got to watch their phone too.
Yeah, that is so true. You have a point. You have a point. A lot of beef starts on the phone and then spills in the streets when they see each other.
Exactly.
You know, look,
Yeah.
let me say something, right? Right now, most of the beat, like y'all said, most of everything that's going on right now is right here in these phones.
Yeah.
Everything that is going on right now, from the beef to the games to the trolling to all of this shit.
Yeah.
And this is what they use. This is what they know. Think about it, right? I remember, even though, yeah, there wasn't no phones back in the days, right? But let me explain something though. This is why we can't just blame the people that are making the phones, because in some ways having a phone is good, right? We can contact each other, this and that, right? Now, the bad part is that when you have parents that give their kid a phone at 5 and 6 years old and start them too early on the phone, and they do shit they ain't supposed to do. Y'all, they got nails. These little girls, they got nails. The little boys are smoking weed that's 8 years old. That's the problem. It's not really the phone. The problem is it has something to do with the phone, because that's why they invented it. But it's the parents. Like me, when my kids is small, there's certain things you're not doing. I was teaching. Let me tell you something, right? Yo, word is born. Lotto, you already know. Ask Didi one day, right? How strict he was. Like I was always that cool dad, but I was more strict than she was. Like I was more like with the eating and certain things. Like I was teaching him, if he could take out them toys and play with it, clean that up. And she used to be like, he can't clean up. He's a little baby. No, I'm gonna teach him how to clean up now.
Yeah.
How to go on YouTube and how to do this. I'm gonna teach him how to clean up.
Exactly. I agree with that.
Real shit. So you know, it's just really sad, you know, that we even have to even talk about this or go through this. Like 11-year-old girl went through a shooting. Like there was an 11-month baby. Like, are we serious here? Look at the way those dudes were shooting. He was like, you don't
like that. Literally like that.
It was
literally.
We going for our target, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or if you know, listen, if it's a whole bunch of dudes and you know, and you just airing that crowd out, and you know it ain't no kid, whatever it is. But what I'm saying is, like, Lotto, okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. We come almost from the same era, bro. I understand that things like this was happening, but was it happening like how it is today?
No, I was just about to say that. I said, I can't remember things happening so much then. It was that's why I'm trying to grab. I said, is it more guns out in the street, or is it the online activity? Is it all of it?
Yeah, like you know, dudes wasn't shooting babies. Niggas wasn't. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that.
It's like a perfect storm with the pandemic, the ghost guns. You know, it's like a perfect storm. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like the pandemic brought where you can cover your face now and you don't have to remove your mask. You can walk in any store and have that. Now you got the ghost guns that are so easily accessed to people. Anyone can get them now. And then we get this new mayor. And I'm not trying to blame the new mayor, but it's like since he came into office, I don't know if anyone's noticed, but since he's come in office, things have gotten way worse. And I'm not trying to blame the mayor, like I said, but I can't help but notice, like, it's back to, like, the late 80s, early 90s in New York now, if not worse.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it had to do with them giving out a lot of money, too, during the pandemic, where everybody was, everybody had money. And then to take everything away all at once, now they don't have money.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
What did they do with that money? What did they do with that money?
They were
out shopping, buying clothes and sneakers.
Yeah, they wasn't doing. They was mostly getting high.
Look, they was buying these. They was buying these.
And getting high.
That too. Yeah. The money never went to what it should have gone to, so it would have lost. It went to unnecessary things.
Right.
And it's crazy because because I have a message to all you older dudes out there that's getting these things and y'all selling it to the youth.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Y'all is a disgrace.
That's true. We never thought about the people that's selling it to you too.
Y'all are a disgrace to the public because you know they can't get it, but they could get
it.
Mass.
Exactly.
That demonstration is supposed to be protective of your household.
Yeah.
Right.
Be protecting it, going out there and utilizing it. You don't even know how to utilize it. Come on, my dude.
Yeah.
Like y'all should be ashamed of yourself, man.
Very.
For real. And I hope they for real. I ain't gonna lie. I don't gotta say nothing, man. But you know, y'all know how I feel. I feel the exact same way as you feel. Like for
Mhm.
you know,
No,
Yeah.
that's a fact.
shit crazy, man.
Yeah.
I'm just so fed up. And just to even, with Brooklyn
They
coming in like that,
crying, man. They crying.
yesterday I was tearing yesterday for the Buffalo shit. And when you just came in and teared like that, that was real. And I'm an empath. I feel everything. And I'm like, damn, like just think about if Brooklyn is crying and she felt like that. Imagine what the mother felt like.
See,
Exactly.
how old are you, princess?
Exactly.
Hey, what's
How old are
up?
you? How old are you, princess?
11.
Oh
Wow.
my God. She's the same age. The
I'm Uncle.
exact same
Hey,
age.
look, I'm Uncle Q. I'm Uncle Q. All
Oh.
right,
You know who you is.
all right, all right,
Oh.
all right. I
Yeah.
gotta make sure.
Look, yeah. She was on last time with us, right,
You
Mo?
know
Nah,
who
that
you
wasn't
is.
the one that was dancing, right?
Yes, that's Janaya.
Wait. Get the hold.
Yeah, look. He don't. Hold on. Do I got?
Wait, you got an older one, right?
Yeah, I got an 18-year-old, but this is the young. This is the
Ah,
one.
Yeah.
you the
Yeah,
one dancing?
Yep.
Yeah.
No, I want to hear her say yeah. You the one dancing?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, okay, all right. You did a good
She
job.
is so
I
precious.
see you on Instagram too. You getting famous on Instagram. You know what I'm gonna do for you? I'm gonna put you in my story. I'm gonna tell your dad to send me one of the best videos you got dancing. I'm gonna put it in my story so people can see.
I love it. Send it to me. I'll post it too.
Yeah, because Q be dancing too.
Yup,
He
'cause
really do.
she
He
don't want to battle me.
do. He
She don't
really
want to
do.
battle me.
You said, you
He
said
really
She don't
do.
want to battle me. She know I get busy. Hold on.
you don't want. You don't want to battle him.
She know I get busy. Huh?
Let him know. All you see is belly moving. You don't see nothing else.
Come on, Melly. Woo! Woo!
Oh, God bless her though. God bless her.
What is the issue? What's causing it? There's
God
a
bless her.
there, and he needs
Facts.
to come
You
back.
hear?
He can't keep saying don't listen, because sometimes we have to listen to our children. But the problem with our
PBN Network in the building. Let me wait for Mo to get back. We're gonna do our little introduction real quick for everybody. For those that are just coming in, we got Brooklyn Hall of Fame in the building. I ain't see her in a while. We got
Mhm.
Lotto, you know what I'm saying, in the
Yo.
building. Queens representative, you know what I'm
Yes.
saying, always supporting PBN Network. He be sharing the video. Shout out to everybody that be sharing my. See, this
Yeah.
is
That's a fact.
there's a lot of people now. I remember. Let me see I could say about maybe 5 months ago, when not a lot of people were sharing my videos and my prayers came true. I said, God, you know what? It ain't all about the views and this and that. I'm doing this for the love, but damn, man, more people need to share the video. And then a lot of people started sharing the video, and I got at least, like, when I put out a video now, I got at least 10 to 20 people that share it now.
Mhm.
They don't just watch it and like it, they're sharing it.
Just sharing.
And that means so much to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit here and act bougie and try to act all Hollywood. Thank you, my brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all don't understand
No.
how much that helps me.
Look,
Mhm.
that's it. This is what we need. This
Yeah.
is what we need when we got a business, when we're artists, all of that.
Yeah.
We need to it don't cost nothing to share something to
Exactly.
especially if it's good and it's positive, because we need more positive stuff out here. You know what I'm saying?
Because everything's so negative nowadays.
Exactly. So, you know what I'm saying? He got a positive network
Yeah.
going. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So that's what we're trying to spread. That's what we're gonna share. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Yeah.
right.
We're gonna tell everybody to subscribe. We're gonna tell everybody to like. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And we're gonna share it. We're gonna share it every day. We're gonna share every content. You know what I mean?
That's fact,
And,
man. Yo,
and,
shout out to
and that's
everybody
why.
on the channel. Shout out to BQ Mommy in the building, Tanya in the building. You know, you know, that's like he said, man. We gotta like, comment, and share, and subscribe, because listen, man,
It's a lot of nonsense going on YouTube. It's a lot of content that's nonsense right now. So we have to have a balance. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Right.
not. I'm not saying we can't be entertained by the nonsense
Right.
sometimes, but we have to have a balance, and this is the balance right here.
Yeah.
Right. There's nothing wrong with. Don't get me wrong. Like, we're not bashing certain shit. You know, sometimes I see some shit that be like, oh, I'm like, oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. I'm not saying that, but I'm not gonna sit here and promote and tune in all the time to something like that and not tune into this shit right here.
Yeah.
PBN Network, individually, we all tuned into ourselves and we understand and we realize and we're woke about certain things. So that is the reason why we're able to manifest what we manifest and be able to demonstrate certain things, because we are in tune with self. We're not just in tune with the phone, with the internet. We're in tune with self. We're in tune with self, and you realize what's going on and your brain is working the right way, then you can do things like this. You know what I'm saying? And I just really honestly feel like PBN is the positive, the most positive movement on these platforms right now. I'm not saying there aren't any other positive. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying I think that we're the most one of the most positive.
Yeah, I agree.
Right, you know that people need to be tuning into, you know, and somebody told me the other day, it's like it'd be crazy though, because people be, I don't know, I'm from the inside looking in. They be like, yo, somebody said like, yo, you don't know, man. Yo, in the project, niggas just be stopping. Niggas be talking about the PBN Network. Like, people are really talking about it, you know. And it makes me feel good to know that the movement is getting bigger and stronger, and we're leveling up, because this is what I wanted. This is what we need forget what I want. It's about what the world need. They need this.
Listen,
especially where things are right now.
Brooklyn could tell you, right? Brooklyn fucking with us, right? She could tell you this. All this hard work that I've been putting in, I wasn't getting. There's no money coming in like that for this shit.
Facts.
There was no money. Brooklyn, like, we didn't really make no money off the. I didn't really. The money that I've ever made off this shit was, you know, little shit here and there, $50, $100, $300, you know, here and there. That's it. And selling my clothes. Now, selling my clothes is where the money was at for me. I'm selling my clothes. But other than that, I was grinding. I've been grinding. I've been putting in that work, that hard pain, man.
Now, listen, I understand. I got a website. I make beats. I've been producing for years. I produced the Lots. I produced LL Cool J. I produced a lot of big names, but it's still a grind. You know what I'm saying? So, but my whole thing, Q, like I told you, you being consistent, it's gonna pay off. It always does. And the best way is not always to for something to hit on top. It's the grind. It's the building the fan base. It's the 20 to 30 to 40 to 100 to 1,000. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the best way in the long run. You know what I mean? Because your fans is gonna be dedicated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It will last a lot longer and go a lot further if you have to grind harder, and it takes a while for you to get it. You know, some people that get that instant fame or instant notoriety. I know I didn't say it quite well, but it fades out as fast as it came in. So,
and this podcasting thing is fairly new to us. So you getting all the kinks out. By the time you got that crowd, you're gonna be an expert. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Word.
Yeah. I agree with that. So
but Brooklyn, that's like, yo, I mean, to for what you saw, I don't want to see nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Because stuff like that sticks in your head. You know what I mean? Even certain things that they play on the internet, when somebody I wish I never saw Nipsey got shot, because that's still in my head.
Right. It plays in your head.
Yeah.
So definitely stay strong, because I know it plays back all the time, and I know it's hard to, to see that.
You see that comment?
I can't even imagine the ladies in the nail salon.
Yeah, look.
The nail salon to have to see that. You know, I came to see her as they were putting her in the ambulance. You know, so I to even think of what the nail salon ladies are going through right now. You know, I know they were closed yesterday. You know, because I went there to put some candles and some flowers down, and I know it was closed yesterday. So I can't even imagine. I don't even know how you go back to work
Back
after
to
that.
that. Right.
How do you
Yeah.
go
They
back to work
still.
there?
The lady that gave me the charger. She was the one who saw the lady girl come in and she tried to help her and she's doing hair. You know what I'm saying? But she was devastated as well.
Yeah,
They got their door locked.
Yo, Mo. I'm gonna
you
tell you
have
why. I
to.
just want to
You have
piggyback.
to.
I just want to piggyback off of what Lotta was saying. About growing. Right. I'm gonna show you the reason why. What I love about it. See that comment right there by BQ Mommy. Q Life is my therapist. See,
I
that's
love that.
these are the things I get in my inbox for real. Like she's saying it live on, but I get a lot of this on in my inboxes. Yo, you don't understand how you helped me today. Yo, your video made me think a different way today. This and that. That's what I care about. I don't care.
Yeah,
Like, of course, I want the views so we can get up there and all of that. But I'm
Of
saying
course.
what this is the heart. This is coming from the heart. I love when people say that because I'm talking my talk. I'm really giving people the other side. We already used to hearing niggas in the street talk about what they talking about.
yeah,
Exactly.
We ain't used to a street nigga that knows the streets saying we should do this. See,
Yeah.
nobody wants to listen to that, but when you listen to it and you get the message, it's like, oh, all right,
Yeah.
I'm not fully there yet, but I could understand what Q Life's saying because I mean he was there, so I know he knows he was once that street dude, so he's not fronting.
Yeah.
exactly.
But he's showing you guys a different side of life. Just look at what's going on here. Look at what we're
Yeah,
talking about. Why is it that four of us right now have to be talking about a little girl that got killed by a bullet? Why is it that we
Mm.
have to be on here talking about this little 3-year-old that got killed by a bullet? Why do
Mm.
we have to talk about these elderly people that were just going shopping, minding their business, getting shot in the head
Sean.
with kill shots? See, the reason why we got to do that is because we're coming together and we're building something. We're building something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We want to make it's not only the kids. I want to touch the gangsters out there. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all.
Or these kids that think they're gangsters and are not. Because once they land in jail,
Here we
they
go.
cry like babies
Here we
and
go.
want to come home and come out.
Here we
But you were
go.
a gangster a minute ago when you were in the street.
I'm talking about that too though. But I'm talking about people that I know personally that's
Right.
like
Okay.
that are really
Mhm.
real
Yeah.
gangsters
Yeah.
that ain't doing that type of shit.
You
But
should
Right.
you should ask her what's the
I
what's
know.
the
Hold on, hold on,
definition?
hold on. Let me finish what I'm saying because I know where you're going. Let me get this out right, and then we're gonna get to your joint because we know it's almost that time of the show with the questions. We already know. I know. I got you. But I'm talking to even the real gangsters because yes, there are these fake gangsters. The snitches. We're not talking about them. I'm talking about some real gangsters. I want to even touch them. I even want them to understand that there's another way, man. There's another way, man. Because
Definitely is.
we really need to touch too. Besides the kids, we need to touch them because sometimes they get out of control, and we don't need that. We don't need that. But at the same time, too, I know real gangsters that ain't doing this type of shit. So it's a little okay with what I mean because they know how to really move. They're not killing our children out here. Real gangsters is not shooting in the air like this.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
never seen a real gangster do that. So I'm not gonna sit here and say that, what I'm saying, the gangsters really ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? And there's a
Right.
difference. Like, there's times where sometimes I get caught up in what I'm saying, and I'm gonna tell you one thing, right? There's somebody that's doing that's doing the music, zip with the drip. And he said something like that I was putting in my content, right? That gangsters is a gangster. Now, a father, a family man that takes care of his priorities is a man.
Mm.
That's what he do. But what I was trying to explain is that my new meaning of I want the gangsters to do something else. I want them to see another side, see what's going on. Just try it out. There's nothing wrong with it. You can still be who you are, but at the same time, just be cautious and aware that there are kids and people out here watching now. This is a thing where, like you said, the phones is out, you know what I'm saying, and everything. So people are watching. You can't do certain things anyway no more without telling on yourself. You got
Mhm.
cameras. looking at you right in the face. You look. I be seeing some of this shit on the news, and these motherfuckers be looking right at the camera. Why? Because there's cameras right there.
Yeah.
Everywhere. So when you go do something, nobody even got to snitch on you. You snitching on yourself.
So
Exactly.
At the end of the day.
They growing up with these cameras in their face. So they thinking like, all right, let me give you an instance. I was driving cab, right? And this young dude I know got in the car, right? He was selling something, but he was showing somebody on Snapchat. And I'm like, yo, dude, why you showing them on that? Oh, it erases after a while. After he sees it. I say, and you think it's not going to somewhere else? You think it really just erased? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So they really think it just evaporates and nobody gets it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's their mentality. And this was an older kid. He was like 19, 20.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think these kids care about cameras nowadays. They just don't care.
Yeah, because
They're motivated to do what they want to do.
Good evening, Mary. Mary, good evening. What's going on? How you doing, family? I really, like she said too, there's a lot of them that I really think they just don't care because the camera's there. Like you just know. Like, all right, so like check it out. Like the Junior, and I hate to bring this one up. Like the shit with Junior. Them dudes, look what they did to that boy, man, in the Bronx. You know what I'm saying?
And there was cameras right there.
You're in a store. You know there's cameras, right?
Yeah.
Then the kid was scared. He's trying to jump over the counter. That's how scared he was. You see what I'm saying? When you scared, you do anything. Because me, first of all, I'm not jumping over the counter because now I'm stuck right there with nowhere to go.
Central.
Yeah.
That's in the building. My brother Kev Rodriguez, my poor bro, 40 Central. In the building.
Salute to everybody that's in the building. Salute in the building. Yeah. Kevin Rodriguez in the building. Mary in the building, right? So, these kids didn't care. They chopped them up. They was chopping them up, stabbing them, doing all kinds of things. Some of these kids don't care, and they deserve. They deserve what they get. You understand? Yeah. It's just sad because when it's your child that it happens to, that's when you're gonna feel like how we feel right now.
Exactly.
And we need to really understand it. I just got one thing to say to everybody, and then we're gonna get to the questions. Everybody, wake up. Wake up. PBN Network is advising everybody to wake up, smell the coffee, and understand that there's kids dying from bullets. There's grown-ups that's dying for no reason, that's shopping in the store.
Yeah.
Y'all, let's get it together, y'all.
You see like how Black Lives Matter go out and they march, and you'll see thousands of people. We need to get out there and do the same thing for these young kids that are dying in the streets, and make these young kids put these damn guns down.
Now, I'm gonna say something to that. Marching is not. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't have nothing against that, but marching is not gonna make no kids put no gun down. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's not really gonna make the kids put the guns down. I think more so, like we said, it starts at home.
Definitely does.
Starts with the parents, and it starts with, okay, so like let's say let's say all of us right here, we're all living in this community, right? And none of us are, we don't fear nothing, but we're not in the streets, but we're trying to teach what we teach right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have to know, we need people like us that live in these neighborhoods to control these neighborhoods. See, they asking for police, they want to defund the police, so then who's going to be the police?
Exactly, because the citizens aren't.
Right.
The citizens are not. They'll sit down there and watch a woman get raped and just keep walking.
Right. So my point is, people like us that live in these communities have to control these communities, meaning like, okay, you can't make nobody do nothing, but at the end of the day, you have to know how to talk to these kids, right?
Yeah.
Like me, I'm the type that's gonna. I've been a kid before. I've been in the streets before, so I know not to just come at them like, yo, y'all niggas, you can't come at them like, yo, y'all niggas.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
You gotta, hey, what's up? Look, a couple of days, couple of weeks. Hey, what's up, man? How you doing, man? You all right, man? Yeah. You good? You chilling? Yo, you need something? Sometimes these kids want something. Sometimes these kids are mentally fucked up. Sometimes they just want to hear somebody understand their pain.
Right.
We have to, because when I was younger, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all right now. We live, and I don't know if I ever said this to anybody. The reason why I was so wild is because I had no mother. I ain't gonna lie to you. I felt like me having no mother, I had anger in me, and I didn't give a fuck about nothing.
Right.
So if somebody would have came to me and showed me that they really loved me and cared, that I didn't have no mother, no father, and they would have tried to guide me the right way, maybe I would have went the right way.
Right.
Right.
But what had to guide me the right way was me doing the time in prison. I was still wild. I had to make sure. Listen, I'm Shorty Queens. I'm this. I gotta make sure. I mean, but when I came home and I started seeing certain things, I had to guide myself. See, we gotta not let these kids guide themselves, or it's just gonna be a continuous thing. We gotta guide these kids. So, like I said, yo, what's up, man? You all right? You cool?
Right.
Next day, you might see him somewhere else. See him talking or arguing with somebody. Yo, what you doing? You good? You all right? Nah, leave that shit alone. And you gradually work your way in and talking to them, and they let them get comfortable with you. You can't come at these kids. Hey, yo, son, you wildin', man. Come here. Give me that. Nigga might shoot you.
Yo, Q, my anger was a little different though. My mom's passed away when I was 9, right? And my pops raised me. But you know what I'm saying? My pops was he was a street nigga and he was on drugs. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it made things difficult. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of molded me to be smart. You know what I'm saying? To make smarter moves in the streets, but it also made me have a hate for men. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like grown men, authority. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was just different. You know what I mean? Just because. But as I grew older, I grew and saw every man wasn't like him. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
hey, look at this comment right here, and this comment is so true, and I'm gonna explain why.
I'm like reading that.
Sometimes you have to play fire with fire. If guns were legal in New York, crime would drop drastically. It's statistically proven that crime drops in cities that have rights for bear arms. You know why? And I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. What he's saying is true. I'm in the South right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
I swear to you, that what he just said is so true. I walk around, right? I'll be in the supermarket, and I'll be seeing niggas with the 4.5, the 9. Big Glocks, right? So think about it. When I see that, it kind of, because I'm from New York, and I'm a 2-time felon. I can't carry. I can't get licensed to carry. So if I was still that street dude, and I ain't like that dude, I already see he got the gun on his hip. I'm not even. Ain't no beef on sight out here like that. That's why there's not that much crime out here. He's right. Because the motherfucker gonna think twice, like, hold on, I can't try to rob him. He got the gun on him. I'm telling you right now, old men out here like this, walking like this, with, yeah, let a nigga try me if he want to. I swear to God. So it could go both. I understand too when people say you put more guns in the hood, but no, if you legalize it, because there's some young boys that's really scared out here. These niggas don't want to really, you know what I'm saying? Look at what they doing. They riding on a bike to get away real quick. They doing this. They scared. So they'll definitely be scared if they seen somebody posted up with that little child with the gun on his hip and he could show it. What you want to do? Because you're gonna get shot back at it. I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. Things we should try it. I think they should try it. And if it doesn't work, but I think that
Q, you definitely right about that. I was telling somebody that was out here from Atlanta the same thing. I said, yo, when somebody pull a gun out on somebody out, they expect them not to have one because they're illegal out here. You know what I'm saying? So they're not expecting somebody to defend themselves. You know what I mean?
That too. I don't know if you guys heard, but on Southern Boulevard, just like 3 blocks up from Westchester, where the incident happened, there was a robbery not last week, but the week before. A young guy tried to rob one of the stores there, but he didn't know the owner had a gun and shot the perp dead.
Wow.
And that just happened.
Mary said, if we create more programs for our youth and go out into these neighborhoods and mentor, we may be able to save someone, if not all. Right?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mo. What you want to say? Go ahead, Mo.
Oh, now I was saluting my brother, Kevin Rodriguez, man. 40 Central in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
Yeah, I love his comment.
Yeah.
Facts, man.
Yeah, I really love this
Yeah.
comment.
Yeah,
I love everybody's
I'm on
comment
my.
right now. I love Mary's comment right now. She said something that,
Mhm.
like, that's something that I want to do. I'm gonna be honest. Let me tell y'all something too, a little bit about why I feel like when PBN Networks gets to that level where we're making that type of money, right? Those are one of the first things that I want to do. I want to build programs to help these kids out, to have some place for these kids to go, other than just telling them, "Yo, get out the streets." All right, get out the streets and do what? How
Right.
can you tell me? My programs are gonna be where I want to set it up to where I don't even want to give people the idea, but man, I got a plan for my program. Instead of people
I
paying,
think you should. I think you
Survival.
should. I mean, for the fact that a grown woman, BQ Mommy is an amazing person. She does so much in the community. But if she's sitting down there telling you that you're her therapy, that shows you could have such an impact in your community, Q, so much if you did that.
We got to teach somebody have to teach survival techniques to the youth. You know what I'm saying? For
Yeah.
somebody have
Survival besides a gun.
and
Larry, salute, Larry.
you got to teach the youth on how not to be so
Eric, what up?
emotional.
Right,
You
right.
understand what I'm saying? Because it's like when somebody passes away, you know what I'm saying? We have to teach them how to celebrate instead of
Mhm.
mourning. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
For real, like
I mean, yeah, and I get that, and you're right. We have to that has to be taught even to me because it's hard for me. Don't get me wrong, I do know how to do it after a while, but like when it just happened and I'm going to the funeral, it's hard to celebrate because you're thinking about the physical and the person is not here no more. But like he said, though, we got to learn and really to
And
demonstrate to demonstrate these acts because this is part of the emotionless thing, the emotion. Because like he said, think about it. Somebody gets killed, right? Now this other kill happens because that person got killed because people are emotional now about it. So emotional, like, yo, fuck that, and they going crazy, and we're not thinking. So that's another thing that I can teach too, because I used to go to anger management when I was in jail. I used to go to anger management. It didn't work for me in jail because in jail, I got to hold it down. But I was going to anger management, and it did teach me a couple of things that I learned now that I do now.
yeah, Mo had a big ass attitude back then.
Yeah, so
I
but
know how to stay away from his attitude. You know, what I'm saying? I never made Q Life
but
mad, bro.
yo, Q,
I,
but he was also young though. When you young,
I never made Q Life mad, but I know he
nah,
had.
never.
But I knew he had it. It's times where he tried to, you know what I'm saying, and I'm like, nah. And he saw that I resisted his attitude, and the Mo, he like, okay, he tested me. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't.
I did.
I mean,
When?
bro.
Nah.
Yes, bro. Yes, bro.
Please tell me right now live. What happened?
Bro, nah, you tested me.
Ooh, look at the comments that are coming in.
You
First,
tested.
Kevin Rodriguez said these kids do not want these programs, which is kind of true because I'm sure if you told them the ones that are really, you got to get them from young.
Right.
But the older ones, they're going to be resistant. But I love what Mary just said. Oh, her comment just laughed.
That's a good thought. You gotta get him when you're
But
young.
you got to. I think she said you have to do a PBN youth podcast.
PBN Youth Summit, PBN Youth podcast.
Mm-hmm. I believe that's what she decided.
Chris is in the building. Terrence in the building. Listen, I need y'all to please. I tell y'all all the time.
We can have guns in
after the video is dropped. Please come and write these same comments when the video drops. Drop the comments. Share the video. Share the live. Let's get it.
Yo,
Yeah.
I see that you can share it on Facebook. I like that, bro.
Oh wow.
Share the video.
Yeah.
Anybody
Yo.
listen, if anybody's on here right now on Facebook, share it. The like button. Share it to your friends.
Yo,
Right
Q, why the comments don't stay after the live on YouTube?
Because this is a chat room now. Like when we're live,
Oh,
it's
okay.
just a chat.
Yo, bro,
Okay.
how you did that though? How you did it on Facebook though? Because I shared something that you posted.
Yeah, on Facebook the comments stay. That's because that's Facebook. But I'm streaming from StreamYard. I'm streaming from
Okay, yeah, I get it. That's why. Yeah.
And it allows me to stream to Facebook and YouTube.
Yeah, I got it. So
Right.
yeah, so when you save it, it's not directly on YouTube, so it's not gonna save all the comments. I got you.
Mhm.
I got you.
Hey, if you put some money behind that Facebook ad, that shit gonna go away.
Yep, that's true.
And when I saw that yesterday, I was like, oh shoot, this is all the comments. I'm
We
like,
got 14 in the building right now. We got 14 in the building. Let's get it. Let's share it. I see people are sharing it. Let's share it. Let's share it. Let's share it.
No, it definitely be lit. Look, I'm on my computer today. I mean, I'm on my phone today. I ain't on my computer, so I can't see the comments. They so little.
Oh yeah.
I shoot videos for a living, and artists. I always tell the artists, if you really want your video to skyrocket, you really gotta promote it, and you gotta let your friends promote it, and your friends promote it. But if I'm just promoting it, it's not gonna go nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like even with PBN Network, all four of us in here, you know what I'm saying? Let's push the narrative and push that out there like that. Even, you know what I'm saying? Even we can't be on all the time. Book Money, she busy, but at the same time, like, we know what this is about. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And it needs to go out to every household, every cell phone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
everybody should be posting it. As a matter of fact, we shouldn't even have to say it. It should just be common sense. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to yesterday, the bro said, I gotta speak to them. He ain't have to tell me. He ain't asked me to do that.
Right.
And so, you know, we as a people, you know what I'm saying, we have a tendency we want people to ask us to do something.
Mhm.
Oh, you don't have to wait for somebody to ask you to do anything. Like,
Right.
I didn't have to wait for Brooklyn, you know what I'm saying, to ask me to go to a store and purchase. No. If I know she has a store, I have to go there and support.
Fact. Show some love,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, we have to sometimes, you know what is going on? We living through chaos magic. If y'all ever heard of
It's Magic 101.
magic, that is distraction. That is an illusion. You know what I'm saying? Don't get
Mhm.
distracted with the illusions of chaos magic. People will come in your life, you know what I'm saying? And sabotage your demonstration, put sensations in your ear, and you would think real, but it's an illusion. Is, you know what I'm saying? They just trying to put fear in your heart, but it's false education of
Right.
real. So you believe that shit because this is your friend. You know what I'm saying? Or your
Hey,
family member. But do not believe the chaos and magic that's going on out here, man.
Mhm.
For
yo,
real.
You know what I
Mona.
would think would be a great connection too, because I'm just reading the comments as we're speaking, and I saw Terrence was saying a minute ago that he has a meeting with the police chief about starting up a youth program, and then I also seen BK Mommy talking about her youth program. I think those two together could be quite the force in bringing a great program to New York City, because both of them together could be pretty dynamic.
Fact that they gotta be willing to do that. That's a fact.
Yeah,
I think period. I think period with in all our communities and in the neighborhoods, people just have to come together, man. People have to
together, exactly. Well, I'm putting it out there, so I'm trying to manifest it. So, because a
No,
great
that's
program
right.
with two people that are very powerful together can make a great program.
Right.
So I'm going to throw that out there. I'm manifesting BQ, Mommy, and Terrence coming together to do this great program together. Even though individually I know they're great by themselves, it can be very powerful as a community together.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
It's a fact. Now, you know
Well,
this is the part of the show. I know. See, Mo put his shades on. He put his shades on. He never,
Oh,
I encourage that
no
man
more.
to put his shades on. Look at this. Hey yo, hold up, yo Mo. Let me ask you a question before we get into the game. What made you go put them shades on?
trying to be like you, bro.
Yeah, look at him. Look at his face. Oh, I gotta love this man, man. This is my guy.
Trying
Yo,
to be like, hey,
I
look.
got shades on today. You noticed that, right? You see what I got on? I got my specs, my motherfucking
You took it back to the Steve Urkel days, bro. They look fly. You feel me?
I took it back when I was in Kasaki in the prison with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, but
With
so
the white tape on
now,
it.
we are in the segment of the show where PBN Network and Mo Knowledge we doing a question,
Like dirty.
trick questions. We're playing trick questions. We still didn't really come up with a name for it, but it's called questions. And anybody that's in the comments right now, if you have a question, you can answer the question, but if you have a question, you have to come up to the channel. You have to. So that means that let me put the link in the thing, and you have to come up to ask a question. A lot of people acting shy and shit like that. I don't want to hear that. This is PBN Network, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want to ask a question, you got to pull up. If you ask a question on a comment, I'm gonna delete the comment, or we're just gonna fly by it respectfully. But you gotta
Yeah,
come.
It was easy to come up on my phone this time. Last time it was hard on the computer, but this time on the phone, just clicked it.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
All right, so there goes the link, y'all. If anybody want to come in and answer and ask a question, but you can answer questions in the chat. So, more knowledge, man.
What's good,
You
bro?
already know what it is. We here. It's PBN Network, Positive Beats Negative, where we bring positive vibes to the neighborhoods and communities, and we also washing up negativity. You know my slogan: grind time, no demon time. More knowledge. What's your slogan?
Knock, knock, who's there? True custodian warrior, washing up negativity is all about positivity, grind time, no demon time. Shout out to all the listeners. Shout out to the people that's on the panel today. You know what I'm saying? And my condolences from all of us to the beautiful family of that 11-year-old princess.
Right. Shout out to Miss Cookie. She's not able to speak right now, but she I want to shout out Miss Cookie, PBN Network. Now, more knowledge. We are at the time. It's time for the questions. Yolado, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Brooklyn, are you ready?
I'm going to be a spectator. My mind's
No,
set.
no,
I'm going to be a
no,
spectator. I'm going to
Yo,
be a spectator.
yo, Brooklyn. Yo,
No.
Brooklyn. Yo, Brooklyn. I'm in it too. Like, yo, it ain't that bad.
She
I'm
knows.
just not. I'm just not mentally up for games right now. But I'm gonna be a spectator to watch.
That's what makes it fun when you don't get the answer right.
Right. You don't get it. So let's get it. Yo, Mo, go ahead. It's on you, man.
I got a question for all y'all. Y'all ready? Is y'all ready?
Ready?
You ready?
Sheesh. What can you never eat for breakfast?
What?
Dinner.
What can you never eat for
Dinner.
breakfast?
All right.
You can eat anything for breakfast that you choose to.
No,
I'm gonna
what
say
can you
anything.
never
That's
eat
true.
for breakfast?
If you can eat steak for breakfast, you can eat anything for breakfast.
That's your answer?
That's my answer.
The link is
All
right
right.
here, y'all.
What
Look,
about
it
you?
says this. Look at the link right there.
What about you?
It's in the comments.
What about you, Lotto?
You
Wait,
can't
she
eat
said
dinner.
what was
You
the
can't
answer?
eat dinner for breakfast.
That's your answer?
Yeah.
Dinner. Okay. What about you, Q-Life?
See, I'm gonna take time with mines because I know you asked trick questions. See, me, you can't just answer like more knowledge questions. You can't just be like, just throw it out there. You gotta really, because I would say dinner too. Because what can't you eat for breakfast? If dinner is called dinner, then dinner is dinner. You can't eat. So that sounds good too, but it might be a trick to that.
It definitely is because, like I said, if you can eat a steak for breakfast with eggs, I mean, you can basically have anything for
That's
breakfast.
true. So that's why I know it's a trick question, and I'm gonna keep it real.
What's
Might
the answer, bro?
I don't have an answer. I ain't gonna lie. This is the first time I've ever. There's no answer for that.
There is an answer to that one.
All right, I'm gonna say.
What
All right,
could
my
you
answer
never
is
eat for breakfast?
nothing.
That's your last and final answer?
Yo, he always make you think when he asks that. Is that your last and final answer?
Yes, that is.
All right.
Because you can't.
So Lotto was right.
Ah!
Dinner. You should have never doubled. You should have that shit, bro.
I definitely should have. The link is right there, y'all.
I'll tell you why he didn't stay with it. Because he didn't want to copy your mans. You feel me?
I should have stayed with it. You're right. I should have stayed with it.
You should have. Because listen,
so
man.
much that it's like, damn. I don't know.
Listen, man. I used to cheat on my test, man. Feel me?
Matter of fact,
I ain't lie, I got the answers wrong. I cheated from the wrong person.
Yeah. I wish Brooklyn was here for that puddle question.
The puddle question was the puddle question.
Ask her the puddle question. What? Well, nah. We don't want to bring that back in because then we already talked about that. We don't want to bore the people.
I mean, no, it's not. It was not really a question. It's kind of like a story statement. Like,
right. But
I'm saying, like,
Mary, I'm gonna send it to you on Facebook or Instagram right now. I'm gonna send you the link right now.
If you got children,
I do. I have a daughter and a son.
So, how old is your daughter?
24.
Okay. How old is your son?
28.
All right. So, you can't really. I'm gonna take you back when they was like 7 years old. If you was walking with your son,
we really got to talk about the same thing on another show. Come on.
nah, gonna ask and see what she would say, but it's
Nah,
fact.
yeah, nah. You know
I
what?
mean,
Just for her. Yeah, just for her.
if
We
you
Yeah.
ain't gonna on. Let her
Yo,
do it.
Q,
we're
we
gonna
ain't
go
gonna
back
get
to
deep about it no more.
we're gonna go back into the
Let's do that.
questions though. But I just want to, if you had a son and daughter, if they was 7 years old and you was walking in Central Park, just stroll, and then it was sunny, and all of a sudden it just started raining. It just started raining, and then y'all kept walking, and then y'all came across a mud, and the mud was full with water and it's dirty, and you saw your daughter and your son's face. What would you do? Would you pull them along around the mud, or you would let them deal with their curiosity and don't kill it and let them just jump in it? What would you do?
I believe in being open minded and living free, so I would let them go through it and enjoy it.
Why is wild for, bro? Why is
We
wild?
talk about it.
You had two perspectives from
No,
different
we did, but
different mothers.
everybody mostly went with what we went with. Right or wrong?
To go around it.
Yes.
Mm.
Now I'm not saying, like we said, we're not saying your answer is wrong because there's really no wrong answer like that. But we think that the best answer would be
Yeah. It was asked wrong because
Yeah, it
for the
was,
first time, it said for the first time. So we said the first time we would bring them around the
No.
puddle.
Y'all said the first time. I ain't say that. like I ain't say the first.
You did,
Said the first
yo,
time.
Mo, you did say the first time before, remember?
I ain't never said that. Y'all brought that first time up. Y'all said first time. I said, who cares about the first time? It's just if you are in there with your children, are you gonna kill their curiosity or are you gonna let their curiosity, you know what I'm saying, explore?
All right. All right, she got it.
Let that curiosity explode. I'm definitely going around it. But if my kids want to go through it, let them go through it.
that's right.
All right, we got it.
That's how you live. And that's how you enjoy life and you
And then
experience.
that means that, so what she's saying is she's gonna let her children learn their lesson after they get out, where they gonna like once the next time they go in there and it's muddy, they gonna probably go their self around it because they don't like the feeling. Or
Maybe, or they might enjoy it and think that
they
was the
might
best
go
thing
in,
on earth.
yeah.
Martin Ray in the building. What's going on?
Children, for the youth out there that's doing these shootings at 13 or 17 years old and they get 25 years of life, man, that's too long because it's like by the time they get out, of course, they're going to not do it no more. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like,
I'm not even gonna
do not do it at all. Don't
I'm not-
do it at all.
No.
Don't explore that curiosity of killing another man. Because that man has a mother, that man has a father, that man has brothers and sisters that love him. Just the same way somebody loves you. The perpetrator is a victim as well.
Right.
I was a perpetrator before.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And I was a victim before.
Right.
I was on both sides of the coin.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I
And
definitely expect that.
both sides of the coin, I lost.
Right.
But when I'm dealing with positivity, I'm winning.
Oh, I like how you brought that around full circle. Yes.
But
I
they
like,
want to get
is it Marty? I like his comment. I gotta walk my son around because I walk in the mud by myself. I like that.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, that's my brother Monterey.
Nicole
I
said if they
love
have
his
rain boots on-
comment.
If they got rain boots on, let them go.
Exactly. Let them explore. Let them enjoy.
So I'm not even gonna give y'all my answer and explain why, because I don't want to be here all day.
Yeah, because we was definitely yo, bro.
Let me explain why. Because if I do it again, we're gonna be going back and forth because we
Exactly.
got Brooklyn in the building. In Brooklyn, she will go back and forth with you. So I don't want to go right now. We did this already, and I don't want to do it again.
Yeah, facts.
Answer the question.
Leonardo in the building. What's going on, man? Disgusting RIP, man. That's a fact. We just finished talking about that situation. So we off the topic now because we want to bring some good vibes and good energy. But you know, rest in peace to the family of the young girl. It's just crazy. Now, okay, so the next question, who's it on, me or who? Because I don't have one yet. I gotta think of my shit. I don't know. I don't even know. Like my mind was somewhere else.
Let's go around because if you don't got it, we got to go to the next person.
Lotto. So Lotto's on
Yo, you got one, Brooklyn, because I ain't got one either.
All right,
I definitely don't have one.
I got one.
Look, look at this.
I got one.
Hey, yo, this nigga, yo, he couldn't wait for that. He couldn't wait for us to just pass.
I got one.
It's gonna be, matter of fact, I'm gonna leave this part of the show.
Put my shades on for this one. Put my shades on for this one. You feel me?
Juice Show is in the building. Juice Show is in the building. Malik Lotto's in the building. What's happening? We here.
Y'all, you got it. Hey, you ready?
Yeah. We ain't ready. We ain't gonna stop. No, go ahead. Let's go.
What is the exact middle of America?
Oh my God.
What is the exact middle of America?
Like, what is he talking about here?
What
I gotta pull them out for that one.
What is the exact middle of America?
Yo, he got his wife. Yo, Lotto, hold on before we answer the question, right, Lotto? He got his wife on the side, right? Googling shit. She Googled shit and got the answer, and that's what he doing.
Is that what you're doing?
Who the fuck knows what's the exact middle of what?
What? Listen. Ain't nobody Google nothing. Listen. Let me tell you.
I already did.
Man. What's up with you, man?
Yeah.
How is there a middle though? There is no way to have a middle.
What is the
Yo, Q, this is some cheating ass times with this Google.
Yo, listen to the key. What is the exact middle of America?
I don't know.
I'm not
gonna sit here in front. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Y'all ready?
I would have to Google.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
The letter R.
What?
Nigga here.
Yeah.
See, I knew this.
The letter R.
Hey, yo, man.
The R is in the middle of America.
Change the way we play this game.
Hold up. Now, you need to, yo.
Spell
you
America.
Need to explain that. You need to explain that.
Spell America. Spell it.
Right. You right.
The letter R is in the middle of America. What's the exact?
Gotcha.
You're right. 4 is counting from the other way is 4, and the counting from the other way is 4. So that's you're right.
Yeah, but on the maps, when you have it on the map, it never says America. It always says United States. It never says America on the map.
No, but he's saying
We talking about the word. What's the exact middle?
But you didn't say, hold up, Lotto. Now I know what you mean. Hold on. See, he's not asking the question right. That's why. So it's a trick to these trick questions, and I'm gonna get you right now, Mo. You didn't say what's in the middle of the word America. You said what's in the middle of America. So see what I'm saying? You can't do that, bro. You can't trick people like that, bro. That's it. No more games.
Q has a point to that because the way you did answer it, yeah.
Of America.
I know.
What is the exact middle of America? Of is
the word of the word America.
Nah, I don't gotta say word.
Yeah, that's why it's a trick question.
Agreed.
Hey, you got my wife saying agreed.
That's right. But when you put it that way, yeah, of course. If we would have said that, we would all got it right.
Oh, somebody got it right. The letter R, somebody got it right. Look at that.
They heard us say R. They just heard us say R.
Nah, he got it before y'all, family.
Oh man.
All right. I got one. What's the longest living thing on Earth?
The longest living thing?
Yeah, like what lived the longest on the planet?
These nuts.
Yeah, man. Oh man. Yo, tune in. Everybody, share the live. If you on Facebook right now, share the live. Share the live.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
I had to get down. I had to get down there. Pause.
Brooklyn, I'm sure you probably Googled it.
Yo, I sent you the link, Mary. What's up? You got it?
What's the longest?
I had to take a drink because I was supposed to choke, like when he said that.
What's the longest living thing in America?
No, what's the longest living thing in the world?
Oh, what's the longest thing? What's the longest living thing in the world?
Living, it could be an animal, it could be anything.
What's the longest thing in the world?
What y'all thinking is an elephant?
I would say the dirt, the ground.
The planet?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess.
No, that's on the planet.
Oh,
on.
what's the
I'm
longest?
saying the planet itself, the ground, the dirt,
What's
the
the
earth.
longest living thing in
No,
the world on a
our
planet?
spirits, our spirits. Your spirit lives on forever.
That's
No,
it.
yeah, that's real.
He talking about something.
What?
He talking about
Huh?
something tangible, right?
What
The
you
long-
mean? No, he just said on Earth. I'm on Earth. My spirit is on Earth right now, and it could go anywhere. My spirit could be anywhere. So if that ain't right, then maybe there's two answers to this because my spirit lives on forever.
I'm gonna battle out for this one, man.
All right. So what's the longest living animal?
See.
No. All right. I changed it. What's the longest living animal?
Dinosaurs.
You can't change it all of a sudden now.
No, cause look, it was Q hit me with some shit.
Oh, that was
Well, if anyone wants to know the answer to that, it's
Wait.
Bristolian pines. That's the longest living thing.
Hold up.
Yeah, it is. That is true.
Did you hear what I said, y'all? I
Mhm.
said the spirit, so I hit him with some shit that
Yo.
made him think because
Look,
that's real.
yo, Brooklyn, that's true. But Q took it to some other level.
But was it the right answer?
Yeah,
That the right answer, Spirit?
yeah.
That was the right answer, Spirit?
I mean, if we were talking about that, basically he's saying yeah, so he got to change the question because.
But she was right about the pine tree.
What about
Mhm.
the first? What about the first question? Was that right, Spirit?
Yeah, I would say that would be right too. But
What's the actual answer?
the actual
pine.
answer was the pine tree, but Q took it somewhere else. I didn't even think about that.
Right. So he had to put in animal. Basically.
Yeah. So now I'm saying part two. What's the longest living animal?
Right.
Okay. So pine tree. Okay.
Hey, keep your Google away, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, yeah.
My daughter's got me in the habit of Googling everything. She's the new generation, so I just be Googling everything.
Okay, now, what would you rather? Now, y'all know I'll be asking the crazy shit with the legs and the arms, right? So, what would you rather live with for the rest of your life? No eyes or no ears?
Damn.
Yeah.
No ears. It's no
Yeah.
ears for me.
Nah, man, yo, you be asking some weird ass questions.
You really do.
Cause you have to answer it because you like.
Yeah, it would be
Look at your trick question.
it would be ears for me.
But my
Mhm.
questions don't hurt people, man. You be talking about taking
Alright.
arms.
Yo.
Hey, yo. No. But that's a hard. Damn.
It is actually to me not that hard. Like I said, it would be ears for me as well.
I take away my ears. I need to see.
Yeah, because you can read people's lips with your eyes. So even though you can't hear, you can read lips.
Right.
Yeah. But
And I would rather see everything that's going on around me because, like I said, you can read lips. So I don't need to hear, but I need to see.
Right.
Monterey say no ears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
everybody need their eyes.
Real quick,
Mhm.
let's get back a little bit into the topic real quick for the people that just came in. But what we're gonna do right now, this is the segment of the show. I got something to play. Y'all know what it is already. Hold on. Why my shit ain't working? Come on, son. All right, there we go. Come on. Because y'all know right now, right? You know, we headed to self-destruction. The more of our kids that keep killing each other, the more all of this stuff kills each other. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta play this joint, man. It's my joint, man, right here, man. We headed for self-destruction.
That song's so relevant today.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just playing the hook, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, fact.
We gotta remake
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say the same thing, Mo. I'm like, yo, what's up with this generation? Nobody makes self-destruction songs and no more.
Because because remember
At the end of the day, people don't listen to them.
don't listen to it now. That's whack now to people. So
Exactly.
that's why these things are going on too. You know, we need that. We need that. We need more songs like that. We need more podcasts like this. You know, we need more of everything that positive right now. We got to bring high vibrations. We have to set the standard, and we got to set it high. You know, I didn't come in this shit. I didn't come in this thing to bullshit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how long it takes me. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep on going. I'm gonna keep pushing until that it's time for me to stop. You know, I mean, because I feel like this, man. At the end of the day, you got a lot of people that deserve to be here right now that are dying at an early age. I remember when it was started when it was like, all right, damn, you can't even reach the age 30 or 40. Now it's 20. Now it's fucking 15. Now it's 10. 3-month-old babies getting shot. So we gotta think about this shit. We gotta think that people deserve. There's a lot of people that deserve to still be here that would have probably been pushing and kept pushing. That little girl pushed. That little girl got shot at 11 and was still able to try to walk into a salon to get fucking help for her. So nobody don't talk to me about no goddamn keep pushing. We're going to keep pushing, and I'm here for a reason. PBN Network is here for a reason. We are all here for a reason, and that's to keep pushing and never stop. And never stop, man. We got a special guest about to pull up. Before you say what you're going to say, Mo, you next. But let me pull her up and introduce real quick. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Turn the music off. Here we go. What's up, Mary?
Hey, how are you?
We all right. We all right. How you doing? How you doing? How you been?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
That's
Just setting up
up.
things for my business, but
All right. That's what's up. That's
everything's
what's up.
good.
Mary's in the building. You now tuned in to PBN Network. We got Mo Knowledge in the building. We got Lotto in the building, and we got Brooklyn in the building. So what's going on? So you want to talk about the topic, or you want to ask a question? What you want to do?
Okay, I'm gonna do the topic part. But since I was sitting here, having an issue, let's go back to the topic.
Okay.
To refresh my memory.
Okay, so the topic basically was we was talking about earlier, the little 11-year-old girl that got shot in the Bronx and killed. So eventually, there was two sides of the story, but Mo Knowledge was out there today, and we got Brooklyn who was there, actually there, shooting that. Whoever got a TV.
Yeah, who's that?
That's us.
You gotta get away from the TV.
Okay.
All right, there we go. So basically,
just give me 1 second. I just want to make sure it's quiet and clear and you're able to hear.
Yep.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah. So
okay.
There was an 11-year-old girl that got shot and killed in the Bronx. It's really sad. We know now that there was a 13-year-old kid that was running. He was scared, whatever. He had beef with some kids. He ran into Brooklyn Hall of Fame store where she works at, and he didn't really want to let her know what was going on. She asked him what was going on. He left, and instead of him running away from the problem, he ran towards the guys. The guys came, and they was riding a bike. It was two guys on a moped, and they started shooting at him, and they shot the 11-year-old girl. She was able to run into a nail salon and try to ask for help, and then she dropped, and she passed away. The ambulance came. They had her for about 40 seconds, and they left, and they went, and she died. So,
and just to clarify before Mary says anything, she was actually getting her nails done at the salon. She went outside. She was on the phone making a phone call, and that right by the post there, and that's when she got shot.
What?
So
she was getting her nails done. She was getting her nails done.
Were her parents there though?
No, her mother was not there. Her mother arrived like maybe 7-10 minutes after she was taking her nails.
Oh. So
she was with her. I think she was with her cousin. She's 18 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. See, I didn't see no cousin with her because when they took her away in the ambulance, it was only her and the EMTs that went into the thing. So I never knew that there was a cousin there. But I know she was in the nail salon getting her nails done, and then she came outside and she was on the phone.
Okay.
The dude that you talked to on the phone, that princess was with his
His
daughter.
his daughter. Okay. All right. Got you. All right. So what do you think? What do you think about that, Mary?
First of all, it's a sad situation. That's one. Okay. I'm not going to say too much about the young lady because I can't say that she was in the wrong place at the wrong time. Because one, the way the youth is now with the guns, they're going crazy, gun crazy. They need to stop, put down the guns because they don't understand how or realize how many lives they're destroying
Right.
in that one click of a gun.
Right. Right.
And like I stated in my post earlier that I put down there, if we are able to create more programs out here for the youth, and it really doesn't matter how old they are, because we all know that you have some 13, 14, 15, 16-year olds that are out here that are very stubborn. They don't really care about programs,
Right.
but it
Right.
depends on what this program is offering them.
Yeah,
What are they able
it's,
to gain from these
it's a
programs
lot
to
of
put
different
them
programs.
right on the right path? Like I stated also earlier in the post that here it is. I am a chef. For those who don't know, so I do want to create a program to where young kids are able to come in for about 2 to 3 hours, maybe 4 hours during the weekend to get free classes to learn how to do something creative.
That's
You
what's up.
know,
That's what's
so when their parents aren't home, maybe it'll keep them in a house and away from harm's way because they're inside doing something positive.
right. Right. I
And
think
if
that's a
we're
good
not
idea.
out here, I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, no,
Someone was
you
about to
good.
say something.
No, no, you good. I was
Okay.
just saying. I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea.
And I think you guys also with the PBN Network, since you have this live that you do every week or whatever, what I feel you need to do is set up a PBN live for teens. So they could come in and talk to someone because you need to realize that here it is, the youth will literally take advice from an outsider faster than they would a family member. And
That's
I
right.
know this because you already know Q. I raised two sons by myself. They're now 26, going on 27, and one just turned 23. I raised them by myself. They turned out
And I must say,
excellent.
I don't want to cut you off, but respectfully, how are they doing? Because I know them too. So how are they doing? How's everybody doing?
They're doing great.
Okay.
My younger son, which is 23, he's ready to go into the Navy.
Wow.
So which is excellent for me. My older son, he actually wants to school to become a electrician.
Okay.
So
Okay.
all the things that they've done in their past, I sat down as a mother. I'm not a man, so a woman can never teach a man how to be a man,
Right.
but I can instill within my sons something positive. They may not listen to me at the moment, but as time go on, they realize, okay, well, my mom did say I can do this, and if she's telling me I can do it, then I can do it.
That's
And
right.
it's not just that, but as a parent, everyone needs to know we have to set examples for our children. If you're not doing nothing, your children won't do nothing. If you're out there selling drugs, your children are bound to sell drugs. If you're out there doing drugs, your children are bound to do drugs. It may not be right there at that second, but somewhere down the line, they're going to do it.
Right.
So
Right.
we as parents have to set a positive path for our children, like I
That's
did mine.
that's right. And you know what? It's crazy because I'm getting a little emotional right now because, I mean, people don't know, but I know Mary. You know, we used to be close, and you know,
Still
we
are.
still are close. But you know what I mean. So there's a lot of people now that I don't.
Yo,
From
how you? Hold on. How you get?
wait, don't start. Oh, don't. Hey, Mo, this is not the time for that. Please, Mo, please, it's not the time for that. Now, let me get to what I'm saying because Mo, you always got some trick questions. We're not gonna do that right now. But meaning what I mean by that is like, you know, there's things that we both know about each other, about, just like I know your kids, you know what I mean? And there was things that occurred. So it's like to know these things now. Now we look back at these things because she knows me from when I was wild. She knows me from when I was around her, I was still kind of in the streets. I was that dude. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
And I was bringing that type of vibe sometime. Like that, she came with me one time around my way, right? And she could tell you right now that this, and I'm glad that I got somebody on here that can tell you, like she can honestly vouch for this. There was a time I brought her around my way to my old hood. You know what I'm saying? And I got into something. And I didn't handle it with the, because I wasn't positive beats negative then. And she was telling me, she was like, yo, just chill out, because I'm about to get out of here. I wound up snuffing the nigga. She left. She did what she was supposed to do. She got the fuck up out of it. I was a little mad at her because I'm like, yo, why you leaving me out? But I'm like, nah, now I would think, yes, that's right. You get up out of there, I'll handle this. But then my mind frame wasn't get out of there. It was like, yo, why you leave me? You with me. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? But now that I've learned and I grew, it's like, what you staying around for that for? It's either go sit in the car and chill out or get up out of here, do what you can do best.
Mm-hmm.
I wound up punching the dude in the face and fighting. Now, when you left, I don't know if you noticed, but when you left, it was almost like dudes tried to jump me, and I still went out and beat up 2 people.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying? And at that time, I used to carry them things. I used to be, you know what I mean? So now that we're here and we're at this level, like these are the things that I'm trying to teach to the youth, that I know these situations, and I know that I could have caused myself my life, and I could have caused her life. Because what if the dude that face? What if the dude I punched in the face had a gun, and then he sprayed at us? She got hit. Now she don't go home to her family, and I got hit. You see what I'm saying? So she's
that's a fact.
He was around for that, and you know, it's just, that's why I feel like she's right. The kids would listen to me, even though they don't know me, but they'll know, at least they'll know, like, Q Life been in the street, so it's like I could listen to him because he knows what we go through. I know what these kids are going through. You know what I'm saying? I had kids before.
Q, what age do you think, like, we as young black men start to, like, calm down? What age was it about where you started calming down?
To be honest, okay, so when I started calming down, wow, that's a good question, man.
Can I say something about that?
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, we're gonna get back to that question too, Lotto. Don't forget.
No, I want to talk to him about it, about the question he just asked you. Because he just asked you.
Let me answer it before you answer it, though, because he asked me.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
I've just had to think for a minute. So I got to think about the age when I really started to think about changing, or really actually change. When I started really changing, is you mean, right?
Well, you can give me all emotions when you started thinking and when you changed. Because I'll be trying to pinpoint it too. So that's why I asked you.
I would say a little bit. It was, when did I leave New York? Before I left New York, 2014, maybe about 2013, 14, when I left New York, because I felt like, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. So I was around that age. So then I had to be 30 something. Because if I'm all right, so I'm 42 now. So yeah, about 30 something. Right.
And
maybe 20, maybe late 20s.
Yeah, late 20s, early 30s.
Right. Now that's basically right. So, and I'm gonna tell you why. I started going through a lot of things, and even with the women in my life, you know what I'm saying, and things like that. So I started feeling like I need a change. And what really made me start thinking about it was once I had a lot of kids, and then once I seen what my people were going through, you know what I'm saying, on both sides, you know, my peoples was dying, and on both sides, my people was killing shit and going to jail. And then I was into shit too. So it was like, damn, well, I'm gonna keep it real. When I seen, okay, R.I.P. Maserati Fox.
No, that's a fact.
That dude right there, right? I looked up to him like I really thought that it couldn't happen to him. Like that dude, the way he moved, y'all don't understand. That dude, he used to respect me and love me, bro. That nigga used to, like, when I came around, he showed love. Like, he even told me one time, there was a couple of people that probably didn't, like, niggas was like, yo, why do it? You know what I mean? But whatever. I witnessed a lot of things with the homie, you know what I'm saying? And I seen the way he moved, and I was like, he can't be. That dude, everywhere we went, there was 20 guns, vests on.
In front of his crib, it was like,
you know what I'm saying? They had that corner. Like when we did that video, when we shot that video for us that we did all together, he had like this. He said, yo, Q, you want a lot of people in the video or what? I was like, yeah, cool. That nigga called in like 5 minutes, 20 cars pulled up. You understand? So when he passed away, it was like, wow, if he could get it, you know what I'm
Anybody
saying?
can get.
Anybody, because that man, he moved so militant, so militant. Like I used to I used to look up to him and I had to move like that. I was like, yo, I gotta learn how to move like that because I'm wilding in these streets and I gotta be able to move like that. So when he died, it was just like, wow. Then right after he died, my homie Born died. Then my niece died. And then my homies went to jail for killing shit right after certain shit happened in my life. And I said, you know what? I can't get away from it if I'm staying in New York. And my kids are seeing me going in and out the house, doing this, running up and down. Like they seeing this shit and they getting older. And it's like, yo, I don't want this for them. So I moved out of state. So maybe I'll say 30. I say the age 30 and I moved down and I had to change certain things. I had to change things in my life, man.
Now, the reason why I ask, because I struggle with it. You know what I'm saying too, knowing what kind. And I say around the same age, but I used to see you before that, and what I'm trying to say is you always was cool to me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So even though somebody could be wild or this and that, but sometimes you have that calmness before you even know you got it. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the thing. I was always I was wild, but this is how you know I wasn't a grimy dude or a dude that just bullied people. I was wild when it was time to be wild.
Yeah.
And maybe sometimes there was times where I might have wilded out a little.
Yeah, set it up. Yeah, that's the younger dude.
Right. But for the most part, I was always a good dude. I always had a good heart, and that's why people gravitate to me. Not because they were scared of me or I was.
Yeah.
It was because I was a good dude and I was always loyal and shit like that. So, it has a lot to do with being real at the end of the day, loyalty and honor. That was my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now I'm gonna explain this thing too. And I think Mary knows about this. There used to be a dude that I don't want to say it like that on you know what I mean? But I used to, you know what I mean? Boom, I used to get shit. Yo, when I changed my life around, I went to this dude and I said, yo, bro, you don't got to do that no more. You ain't got to do that because I'm thinking about what if somebody was doing that to my son. That's when I really knew I changed. When I stopped doing a lot of things that I was doing in the street. I stopped and I needed it. But I stopped it and I said, you know what? I'm no longer a part of that. I can't be a part of that. I can't be a part of that. But people still know and respect because at the end of the day, people don't respect me because they're scared or because of what I did. They respect me because at the end of the day, I was always a good dude. I was a cool dude. I wasn't the one that when I was on Smack DVD and I had the fame, I couldn't stand on the block with the dudes I used to see in the ad. And some dudes got Hollywood and wouldn't be able to do that. Me, I was with my peoples.
No, yeah.
Mary, you could touch up on it. She wanted to touch up on it too.
Now, facts.
No, I actually just wanted to say something pertaining to what the young man just was asking you about at what age did you decide to slow down and really change?
Yeah, 30, like 30. Yeah, like 30.
And the thing is, you really can't base your life or things off of somebody else's. You have to be ready and have that mindset for change.
Right.
It's something that you know that you really want to do at the moment because you still have people in their 50s and 60s that are still out there doing things that could have been done in their teens or early 20s. You get what I'm saying? For instance, like the guy who just, set off a bomb, in the train and then started shooting people. Look at his age. Now, at his age, he should be sitting back, relaxing on a beach somewhere, not blowing up a train and shooting people. So if something has to happen to a person in order for them to start seeking that change that they really want.
Right. And that's
and it really doesn't have a age on it.
Right.
The reason why I had asked because I'm just saying us as black men and coming from similar struggles, I wanted to know I wanted to know his opinion and their opinion, Mo's opinion too. And it's around the same age group that we started, to calm down a little with the street stuff. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right, right.
Like with me, it was a little different. I was in another world with, what I'm saying, pimping and all that. You know what I'm saying? Bringing chicks to the Lolos and all.
Right,
I got out of that. You know what I'm saying? I had girls that was in Jay-Z's videos back then. This is
fact.
all facts.
Nah,
You know
that's
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying? But nothing. I learned nothing good come to my life by tricking others to mess up their life. You know what I mean? So I got out of that early. You know what I mean?
Right, right. But I get what she's saying though. Like I was just telling you the age, but it wasn't the age that made me change. It was the things that I went through. It was the
Yeah.
things that I went through that made me really start to change. Because like when I met her, I was still in that type of. I was still there. I was always a good dude, cool and
Man.
funny. I was funny, but I was still into that shit. So it took, like I said, it took for people to die. It took for me to get
Man.
stabbed. It took for me to go through things. It took for me to get fucking like there was certain things that happened in my life, man. A lot of things that happened in my
Yeah.
life, that made me really say, you know what, fuck that. I don't want to be the next one to die. I don't want to be. I already did 6 years in prison. I don't want to go to prison for
Man. That's
life.
a fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it took experience. That's what she's basically trying to get at. Like what really made me change was the experience.
Yeah.
But I get your point. You just wanted to see where is it
Yeah.
about. Sometimes some people just just want to. Some people grow at a certain age because
Because what do they say about our mind? We don't develop till we
until
our fully
right.
until we're 25 or something. Males, that's what they say, right?
That's what they say, right?
And they say for women, it's like younger, right?
It's younger, right? But
Yeah.
like she said, I think it just goes both ways when it comes to something like this, though. When it comes
Mhm.
from being so negative to being positive, that happens because of the experiences. You know what I'm saying? But I just happen
Nah,
to know
yeah, that's a
the
fact.
age that I did it. You know what I mean? So, because that's what it is. Yo, Mo, like, what about you, Mo? Because I know you was in the streets too, Mo. So what made you want to change, Mo?
Honestly, when I got wounded,
Okay,
When?
when I got wounded, I got shot,
Okay.
you got shot.
22 years old. I got shot at 22.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been shot at before, and I got shot in the arm, but that still didn't change me. But when I got shot and I was in that bed for 3 months, and they talking about they got to cut my legs off,
Oh man.
I was like, nah, y'all not cutting my legs off. You know, I better,
Yeah.
you better do something and make it happen. And them doctors in Jacoby Hospital, shout out to the doctors in Jacoby. You know what I'm saying? They saved my life and everything because I got hit in the aorta, in the lower aorta. When you get hit in the aorta, you there's no surviving that.
Y'all keep going. I'll be right back. I got to use the bathroom.
So they said I was a miracle. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I just came home from doing jail time. When I came home, I ain't smoke no weed. I ain't smoke no cigarettes. I ain't drink. I was just working out every single day.
Right.
Yeah.
Um, I was selling drugs and stuff like that, and I was doing security out of clubs. But at the same time, when I got shot, I survived it because my body was purified.
Yeah.
And but for people that get shot today and they not surviving it, and I'm not talking about the little princess, because of course she didn't do nothing. But for
Yeah.
adults that's getting shot, they dying quick because y'all already poison your bodies.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I want
That's a spot.
y'all young men, y'all want to go and sling guns and stuff like that, but y'all don't have a chance like I had a chance. I posted,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
That's a fact.
that's what made me change my life around when I got wounded, and things of that nature. Now, did I do negativity after that? Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? It was not like how it was before that, you know?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Your
So
mind frame was different.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I got the knowledge of self at the age of 17. Heard about the knowledge at the age of 14, but I wasn't studying it. And then when I got
Mhm.
17, I got the knowledge of self. But at the time, I'm still like doing what I'm doing in the streets. And then now when I got 22 and I got shot, that's when I started really, now I'm home. I'm started really studying my lessons. and that's what got me more smarter. So
Right.
mind, that's a mind that doesn't study his lessons, of whoever gives him lessons and you don't study it, of course you're gonna be out there gun toting and slinging and
Right.
Yeah.
that nature.
It's a
But
fact.
you just give yourself some time to really study and learn and let the OGs be your crystal ball because they've been there before you. You know what I'm saying? Your life is gonna be well off. But if you ain't correspond with that OG, talking about mother, father, friend of the family, your next door neighbor, anybody that's 10 years or 20 years older than you should be listening to if they join off of positivity. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact. That's a fact.
So children on top of children listening to each other, like, and they and that's negative. Nah, that's not a nah. Don't listen to no other child that's negative. That's your age. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Nah,
For
that's
real,
a fact.
they're gonna send you down. They only gonna send you left like a crash dummy. You know what I'm
This is
saying?
Yeah.
true.
So 22. That's when I got serious.
Okay. Okay.
No, that's
Now,
a fact.
now let me ask this though, and then I want to ask Mary something. So for Mo and Lotto, right?
Hmm.
When you changed, how did it make you feel? Because there's certain things that I still go through now, and it makes me feel a certain way. Sometimes I like, was it hard for you guys to make the change? Like, did you like in some way was your pride in the way, or did people like your old homies be like, yo, you know what I'm saying, or your old pimp homies like, yo, what up, pimpin'? Like, yo, what's up, man? Like, what you doing? Like, how
Yeah.
the process? Like, how was the process for you?
The devil always tried to pull me back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, look, when I started change, when I wasn't doing that, putting chicks out like that, they used to fall in my hand money from that.
Right,
Yo, post me up, drive me around, stuff like that. I would do it sometimes. I would fall back and fall, you know what I mean? Like an addict, you know what I'm saying? But once you clean slated it, you know what I mean?
right,
You did good because every time you went back, you would start realizing why you left.
right. Facts, facts.
I, you know what I'm saying?
What about you,
So
Mo?
Um, once I became a philosopher's stone, that's what I call it, a philosopher's stone. It speaks about that in the Bible. The philosopher's stone is Jesus Christ, right? Once I became, you know what I'm saying, with the mind of Jesus Christ in my mind, I see that people started changing against me
Mm,
because
mm,
like I was a threat to the marketplace, just like Jesus
Wow.
was a threat to the marketplace of the Jews, and the Jews got the Romans to crucify him. I was a threat to the marketplace of my friends, associates, and things of that nature. So once I changed my life around and really started really following down with the knowledge of self, and I'm not smoking weed, I'm not drinking, I'm not doing none of these things, and I'm actually healing myself too.
I'll be right back, guys. Sorry.
all right.
Yeah, people stop coming around. You dig what I'm saying? People stop coming around and stuff like that. And it took 3 years for me to heal, and I kind of like got bored. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? Because I always used to have a lot of people around me, like, but it's like it minimized. You know what I'm saying?
bro.
So
mhm.
That
so
shit.
once I got back, I actually made a sacrifice and said I want to get back with with my peoples in the streets because they keep some of them come to my house say, "Yo, Mo, we need you back." People keep arguing. We need you. Like you was that type of glue that stopped that. You know what I'm saying? Like for real. So when I came back around the multitude, I said if I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna come back the right way. I'm not gonna come back with compromised leadership.
Right,
That's what I was. I was a compromise. I was a leader that dealt with that compromised.
facts.
But when you leading out here and you leading the youth and you leading your families, your wife and your children, you can't be no man of compromise. You can't be no man of chaos magic. You gotta be a man that deals in integrity and that deals with love, truth, peace, from justice, and you gotta be that philosopher's stone for your family. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Mm,
So,
And hold on, just last words.
yeah,
I begin this segment with, as it is below, so above, as it is above, so below. That is correspondence. That's what Jesus Christ did with his 12 disciples. Nine of them listened to the correspondence. Three of them denied him, act like they didn't know him, and traded on him. Judas, Peter, and Paul. You feel me?
mm,
We cannot utilize the characteristics that Peter and Paul did, but even though Peter and Paul was loyal, they just denied Jesus and ones act like they didn't know him. Judas, you already know, he wanted that title. He wanted that rank from the Romans. He wanted that money. So he went against Jesus Christ. And these are the three characteristics that's out here in this world today. You got people that living like Judas is. You got people that won't even hold you down. They just deny you because you're dealing with positivity. You feel me? Oh, you know Q Life and all that, right? Oh, now I don't know him. Wow. So if you would knew him, then you knew that you wasn't even getting into that household, that negativity of money. So you denied him and all that, so you could just get in. You
right,
know what I'm saying? And then you could have that friend that's with you, like you said to sis, she was with you back in the days and she left. But she's a woman, she can do that. You
right,
can't put women in harm's way. But
right,
man,
if your man was there and
man,
you got men that's supposed to try to jump you, that man don't supposed to leave. He supposed to help you and make sure you protected.
yeah, that's
You
a
know what I'm
fact.
saying? So
fact,
what it's nothing new under the sun. Whatever happened back then in biblical times, in the Bible or the Quran or the Torah, it's happening right now. It's not so far fetched. The only thing that's different is names and titles, and
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 technology.
and technology. You feel me?
that's
And we
right,
gotta read the scriptures with intelligence. We gotta read the scriptures with a person that can interpretate that the right way and not let's spook it out. You feel what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
facts, facts.
that's my demo.
That's what's up. Now, Mary, you still there?
I'm here.
All right. So now, you know, for a woman, then, right? That's probably have been in the streets or whatever, going through whatever they going through. What do you think? Like, what makes a woman change, or what age is it about that a woman changed, or when did you change? Even though it's not about the age, but what age is it that when you changed, it started really growing and becoming a woman and knowing that you got to take care of responsibilities.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you about my situation and what made me change because um when I was younger, everybody liked fast money. Don't worry, I was not a prostitute for those who are listening. Um I did I did sell some drugs on the side and so forth. But one day something came over me. I got a feeling. And something told me not to go to the spot that I was actually working in. A good friend of mine actually got murdered that day that I decided not to go. So by hearing what they did to him and how they ran in there, that could have been me that day, you
Right,
know. So right, and I don't know what it was that stopped me, but something just said, "Don't go. Take your tail somewhere else, and you got better things to do."
right,
So that was like God speaking to me in a sense, like, I'm not ready for you to go. This is not the path that I want you on. This is not where you belong. So from that day, from him getting murdered, I decided, you know what, this is not for me. Because if it didn't happen this time, it may happen the next time. If not that time, another time. So
right,
right then and there, I knew that wasn't the life for me, and there's better things out there for me. So I continued my education, and I did that for myself. But then once I became a mother at a young age, because I did become a mother at the age of 16 years old, and I realized that here it is, I'm no longer living this life for me. I'm actually living it for my child. So
right,
now I have to, you know, step up and be an adult, which I was a teen, but I had to step up and be an adult,
right,
you know? So at the age of 16, my whole mindset just changed. That's the reason why that issue Q, you had that day where I was trying to calm you down and relax you to try to de-escalate the issue that arose. I'm not going to say that was going to arise, that arose because something actually did happen. I had to think at that moment, here it is. I need to, one, think about my children. I have 2 children who are dependent on me. And if I stay here, I don't know what the outcome is going to be, if I'm even going to be able to get back home to my children. So I had to remove myself from that situation as fast as I could, you know, in the hopes I was trying to help you de-escalate the problem so nothing would have happened to you. So me getting away, I'm also thinking about your safety and well-being at the same time, because as you can see, I never left the area.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I was still around because you actually caught up to me. Because the whole time I'm thinking, okay, here I am, I'm safe. But what about him? Should I go back? But something told me, keep thinking about your children. What life would your children have if you decide to go back? You get what I'm saying? So at 16,
I do, and I want to say something about that. Mo, where you at, Mo?
Right here, bro.
I wanna, you know, I was thinking about something. It's crazy that she's saying this. This is why, Mo, it's crazy that everything happened the way it happened today, like you said, and it's still happening now with her being here, right? And with her saying that, it's like it kind of makes me want to drop a tear, because you know what? Now that I think about it, you know, I wanna reach out to everybody that I probably put in harm's way, because I was one of them dudes. I feel like I was a product of the environment. I was one of those people that this shit could have turned out like that. Like, what if she would have got hurt? What if, you see what I'm saying? So I want to say sorry now for that. Even though I know, you know, it's not no big thing to you right now, but at the end of the day, it's still something that happened that at that time I was thinking for myself, and I was mad at you for leave. Like, I was like, what the fuck you know what I'm saying? I was like screaming on her, like, what the fuck you leave? Don't work. You know, so I'm sorry for that. And I'm gonna tell you that right now. I'm sorry for that, because at that time I was young-minded and I really didn't care about nothing. I was in the streets and I didn't care. I wanted her to stay around. I wasn't thinking. I just wanted her to, just sit your ass. Don't worry about it, man. I got this. These niggas ain't doing nothing to me. You understand what I'm saying? And the nigga
Little note on that.
Wait, real quick, hold on. But the dude that I'm talking about, he ran up on me while she was right there. So what if he ran up on me with the hammer and just blamed off? So he ran down on me like, yo, what's up? You said you was gonna punch me. So I'm telling her, yo, come here, chill. He ain't doing nothing. And I wound up like, once she walked away, she started walking down the block. I punched him in his face. Boom. Because now I'm really mad. You made my peoples walk away. Now I snuff him, and a nigga that's supposed to be my I don't even want to put it out there like that, matter of fact. But he wound up almost kind of jumping in for this nigga, and I wound up having to fight 2 dudes at the same time. Got a pop. So, you know, like I said,
no, put a stop on.
And I wanna definitely say my apologies for that, you know, for my wrongdoing at that time, man. Because now, man, I'm on a different type of page. I'm on a different type of timing right now, and you know, I think about things like that. Like I probably put people in harm's way, and it could have ended up like how these things are ended up now, but it didn't, because you know why? God knew that this is what I was going to be. God knew that I didn't mean
Can
I?
Can I say one thing?
Okay, and then
I like the idea about you saying that you need. Okay, I'm sorry. I like the idea that you just put out there about calling those that you may have put in harm's way and saying sorry. One, I accept your apology for putting me in harm's way. Okay, I truly accept your apology and appreciate it. And I do think it's a great idea that you're going to apologize for those who you put in harm's way. You know, because that's another thing. You have people out here dying, not because they actually did something or was involved in something. They was just with the person at the wrong time. You get what I'm saying? So innocent lives are being taken. But I thank God that neither one of our life was taken that night. You get what I'm saying? And it showed that I had heart, some type of heart, because I never left. I walked away from the situation because I had to think about my children.
Right.
But I never left you because you caught up to me.
That's right. That's right.
You caught up because I had to think about you and your child, because at the time you had a child.
That's right. See what I'm saying,
You
y'all?
had a
Like,
child at that
this
time
is live.
also, so that was another thing, you
This
know.
this is live.
Yeah,
See,
this real.
this is real. This is
This
not
real.
me. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Mo, because I know you was waiting. Go ahead, Mo.
I want you to put a side note on that right there, as because this positive beats negative, and we always, our motto is to teach the youth about on how to move. So you said something that was very, what I'm saying, key, and she actually said it already, but we as men need to have that certain type of protocol. You know what I'm saying? Before you leave your house, protocols in full effect, right? And she said it key as a sidebar that I have to protect your children. You know what I'm saying? So for the leaders that's out here, you know what I'm saying, that have brothers under their instructions, and them brothers have children, it is your duty to get their mind off of the negative retaliation. You understand me? Because they have children and they have a girlfriend to go home to, and they have mothers that care about them. They got fathers that love them. You know what I'm saying? And it's the duty of that protocol to get that man off of that emotional roller coaster. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And she just said that was key. I left you because I gotta make sure your kids is right.
Mhm.
You understand me?
And at the same
And
time,
it's key that for you, the protocol as you had it, what's the word? Like you extending yourself and let her know that you apologize as a man. You understand me? So you are showing the youth right now that yo, I don't got no shame in my game. I don't got no ego. I don't got no pride. I'm gonna apologize.
Of
Yeah,
course.
it don't have to even. It could be 30 years, 20 years past, 10 years past, but I still is gonna apologize. You get what I'm saying?
mhm,
And
Man.
right there, it's protocol, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we teaching in positive beats negative. This type of protocol right here that y'all are not putting in full effect when you leave your house. You see, the woman knows it, but the men
Mhm.
don't. That's why I put the woman there as the helper. Cause
yeah,
cause God know that, hey, that man gonna get emotional. So I'm gonna have the woman to help me.
that's right.
That's why you look at the number, that's why you look at the letter 8. The letter 8 is the eighth letter in the alphabet is H, right? The eighth letter in the alphabet is H. That's a he or her. He or her. That 8 is is two circles, man and woman. You feel me?
Nah,
He or
nah,
her.
the H is 9.
No, no. I said the eighth letter, the eighth.
Oh,
The
oh, the 8.
letter in the alphabet is H,
Oh,
which stands for he or her. H stands for he or her, right? And that number 8 is what? The yin and the yang, right? You know what I'm saying? Man and woman, good
8
and
ain't G. 8 ain't G, Mo.
nah, bro.
Nah, nah, it's 8.
You better count your
8.
fingers, B. A B C D E F G H.
Oh,
Yep, yep. You got it.
I'm bugging.
He said
You
you
know what I'm
better
saying?
count your fingers. Hey, hold on, man. Real quick, real quick. We got CO Gold in the building. My dude is in the building. Miss Cookie's back in. Miss Cookie is here. Shout out to Miss Cookie. Salute. You know
Salute, salute.
what I'm saying? The best assistant.
Yeah, I was bugging, Mo.
We
Yeah,
bugging. We
number
was
nine.
bugging.
Number 9 is I.
Yeah, I'm bugging.
Yeah, which you know what I'm saying, which stands for Islam, and Islam means peace.
Right.
And a baby is born in 9 months.
Mm,
And when a baby is born, guess what? That mother and that father is at peace in that hospital because they newborn is birthed.
man. Nah, yo, I like to say, yo, that's where the healing start, man. Apologizing. I apologize to, everybody I hurt, you know what I'm saying? From
That's
from
right.
when I wasn't right. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So
You know,
'cause
and I might not be able to, get everybody like how she came up. You know what I'm saying? I might not be able to
Exactly.
get everybody, but I can actually say it now for those that I might not reach or might not come onto the platform. That I'm sorry for anybody that I did wrong or I put in harm's way or I
Nah,
ever
nah, that was
acted.
deep, Q. That was deep because you told a story and she was there. You know what I'm saying? And she just came on, so that was deep. That was like, you know what I'm saying? We got to hear the story. And we got to hear both of y'all.
And it's crazy because it's crazy. It's a good thing now, but it's sad too that I got mad stories of people that could come up here and say, "Yo, that nigga Q, that nigga did this, but we did this," and then, or, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yo,
sad though.
hey guys,
But it has to happen. These are things
Yeah,
that if these things didn't happen in my life, I
man,
feel
come
like
here.
I wouldn't be where I'm at now.
exactly.
You understand? You know, there's people, you know, still
Man,
like I have a lot to learn. I'm still doing some learning on how to learn how to talk
Listen,
to people, how to talk to my lady, how to
we
like
all
these things is, you know, we gotta think about these things, man.
but talking positive and building, that's how you grow. That's how you learn every day. And like I said, man, when somebody's talking positive and you're building, you ain't gotta agree with the person 100%. That's what building is about. You know what I'm saying? But like when you went on and did your positive note for the day, like you said something I felt, so I shared it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all it's about. When you say something a person could feel, or oh, a person wasn't thinking about things that way, and you made them think that way. That's what you get out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. People be inboxing me like, yo, that video you put out today, man, you changed my way of thinking. I was stressed out this morning, and 6 in the morning you post a video, and now I'm feeling this way. Like, you know, I get a thrill from that. I love that. I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about me getting I don't want no money from it. You know what I'm saying? I want money for for the bigger things. I want money for
Nah,
when
you know you said some real shit and you touching people. Know what I'm saying? That's what it's giving you back. Oh, yo, I said some real shit. It's just like in your music when you was doing music. You know what I'm saying? Same thing. Like if you know you getting through to people, a lot of people could relate.
that's a fact. You know,
You know what I'm saying? You still spitting, but you talking. You know what I mean?
right, right. That's a fact. That's a fact. Mary, what's up? What's going on? You there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
here.
okay. That's what's up.
I'm
That's what's up.
thinking as always.
That's right.
Yeah, that's why y'all women keep us out of trouble. Y'all always thinking.
Right.
Yeah, you got to understand that a man is supposed to be the foundation, right? So
Hmm.
he's that solid rock of a woman. So we're your backbone. We just want to keep you straight up and moving in the right direction.
Mm.
Yo, man, can I ask you a question about because I was always thinking this about females. Like, say, you know, a man always tries to get a Benz and certain things to impress females. What if females wasn't impressed by that no more? Like, yo, I don't care if a dude got a Benz, or I don't, you know what I mean? Would you do you think that would be a better mentality, that it would help the men out, and you know what I mean? If they had that kind of mentality a little more, and it would help out with the black family a little bit.
Mm. Mm. That's a good question.
Okay, so one, no woman should be going after a man because he has a car or money. Okay, that's one,
Mm.
because money doesn't make a man, nor does that Benz.
That's right.
Okay, you want to go for a guy who has intelligence.
Mm,
Okay, if his head isn't right on his shoulders, you'll never get anywhere. Okay, and men should stop going after those women who require them to have all these
Mm.
materialistic things.
Facts.
Okay, because that's letting you know right there that one, she's not a woman.
mm,
Okay, see, the woman provides the table, but the man brings the goods. He brings the food to the table that she provides for them to eat on.
That's right.
Okay, so having a car, chains around your neck, money in your pocket, having a nice big house. No. If any woman decides that she wants to deal with you because of those things, she's not a woman. Turn your head and keep it moving. Because one, you want to find a woman that's going to want you for you, who you are, the mindset that you have. And when it comes to that house, is something that you should build together. Because, like I just said, the man is the foundation. So if you laying down a foundation and here it is now you putting up that house on that foundation, it's the woman who needs to keep up that house, who needs to keep up that foundation. Like I said, we are your backbone. We are your strength. No matter what situation you're in, no matter what you're going through, as a woman, we have to sit, we have to listen, we have to understand. And the saying that I always say, while a man is sleeping, a woman is always up thinking. She's thinking about the situation that you're in. She's thinking about a solution for that issue, that problem, or whatever the case may be. So you want a woman who's going to be there for you, not for the things that you have.
That's I'm glad, man, that we talking about this, man, because you know we went from talking about a lot of different things, and that's what I like about this podcast show. You know, we up here and we could talk about many different things, man. Today was definitely different. Today was definitely a good one. Like I said from earlier with Mo, when Mo was in the Bronx and he put me on the phone with the uncle of the little girl. He found out that his auntie, person who he grew up with, his friends, is a family member of that person. Then Brooklyn came on. He didn't know that Brooklyn was Brooklyn Hall of Fame. That used to be the podcast host for me. You know what I mean? Then we got Mary coming in the building, and she's able to, you know, be a witness to stories that we've been through together with me when I used to be in the streets, so that people, like, you know, when I was an artist, when people used to like listen to artists, they just know their raps. They didn't know about that person. And I know some people that don't know me want to know. I keep hearing people say Q Life used to be like this. So what was it? What was it like? So now me being able to tell these stories is not me bragging. This is me trying to get a message to show you guys. Look, I just said sorry to somebody that
The truth.
this was years ago. And now, and you know why now? I figured this was the best time. I spoke to her a couple of times years ago in between, and I didn't say this, but you know what? There's always a time for everything, and the reason why this is the best time is because now this shows that I really mean it. This is live. My pride ain't in the way to let people know I'm telling somebody sorry for something, to show people this shit is real. This is not a game. This was really my lifestyle that I was living. And she could tell you, it's when it comes to that, like what we was talking about. Yo, I used to come in, you know what I'm saying? She didn't give a fuck about what I had or what, you know what I mean? I didn't give a fuck about what we was just. I used to come in the crib, ask her what I used to do. Come in, yo, what's up? Yo, music. He let her hear my music, gangster shit, all types of shit. I had love shit too, but I was on that, I was in that mode. But I was always a smart dude, and she could tell you I moved militant though. The way I was moving was militant. I had a nigga with me that was, she could tell you, look, remember Dane? Look, I had a nigga with me that wasn't moving right. So I used to have to like bark on him. But, you know, till this day, like these are the things, like I was really moving the right way. It's just that it still wasn't really right because it was negativity in it. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't there in right state of mind, but I was always a dude that would hustle for mines. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have to ask nobody for shit. And I had a good head on my shoulders. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't fucking with a slouch, nigga. See, so that's the thing. We trying to show people that, you know, that doesn't matter. Now look at what's so crazy is that the video I put out today when I was a little bit in my emotions. What did I say in that video when I said to anybody that I harmed I said something about anybody that I had a dispute with or whatever? I'm sorry. Any old ex-girlfriends that I never, you know what I'm saying, that said, yo, I love y'all. I love everybody in that way, because it's like, yo, we out here die. You never know when you could be here today and not be here tomorrow, man.
Exactly.
I don't speak to nobody. There's people I don't speak to every day. I don't speak to. You know what I'm saying?
Guys.
You don't speak. But in my heart, in my mind, the people that I know, I love y'all. Because you know what? Y'all were a part of my life. You, Mo Knowledge, Mary, everybody, Miss Cookie, whoever, everybody, CO Gold, the people that are in my life now that are trying to help out with my movement, all of that. Y'all mean something to me.
Of course.
It helped me grow. Actually, that situation helped me grow. Maybe not right then and there, but it helped me grow. You know what I'm saying? There's people that just came into my life that are helping me grow.
Yeah. Like right? Like the way Mary was talking, like she talked like a real queen, a real woman that a man, a man would want behind him. But unfortunately, every woman ain't like that out in the street. You know what I'm saying? And and like she said, it's hard to find. You know what I'm saying? I know it's probably hard to find dudes that's right, but it's hard to find women that's right too out here. Like, trust me, I'm single now for a reason. I could be with a lot of chicks, but I'm not settling. You know what I mean? I'm not settling this time because you know what? I used to be a different type dude, and I used to settle, and I'm not doing that no more. That don't work out. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm just on my path right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, it's hard out here.
It is.
Yo, what goes up? What goes up but never come down?
You see, but do you notice? See the things that you're saying right now, right? Do y'all notice that a lot of the sayings that we used to say back in the days are changing now? See, before we would say what goes up must come down, right?
Yeah.
What goes up? What you say again, Mo? Say it again.
If it's up, then it's up.
What goes up but never comes down? That's a question.
Can I answer that?
Yeah.
You said that's a question?
That's a question. What goes up but never?
Wait, we're not getting back into the question.
She said she want to answer.
Now, Mary said she wanted to answer something.
Yeah, Mary. Wait, I hear
Smoke.
music. I can't hear.
Oh shoot, that's the television. I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
TV's still mad loud.
It is? Okay, Serena. Oh, sorry, I got twin grandsons.
Yeah, that's okay. What goes up but never comes down?
Smoke.
That's it. That's your answer?
Wait, you
Yes,
said
it
what
is.
goes up?
That's
Oh, you said what goes up?
but never comes down. She said smoke. The final answer.
She said smoke.
What about you? What about you?
I'm thinking.
What about you, Q?
I gotta think. I'm not answering.
What goes up but never comes down? And it's actually y'all, and it's crazy because all y'all been saying the answer all day.
Knowledge.
That's your final answer?
Yeah, because I don't know.
So we got smoke, we got knowledge. What about you, Q? Somebody said rent. Yo, listen.
Yo, Q. Yo, Q, that's a fact. That's one of Q's. That's one of Q's answers right there.
Yo,
somebody say rent, clouds.
Yo, Miss Cookie, wait. Miss Cookie said age, smoke, gas.
What about you, Q?
Yo, hold on. I'm reading these comments, bro. Don't rush me, bro. Miss Cookie just said age, which is that goes up and don't come back down. Yeah. Smoke, yeah, and gas. Yo, the gas price. She's stupid. So
the survey says.
Hold on. I didn't even answer mine, bro. I go a little bit with Lotto, like knowledge and wisdom, man. Once you get that knowledge and wisdom, man, you know it. That's that, man.
That's your final answer?
Yep.
All right, age. Miss Cookie was right. Ding, ding. Ding. Miss Cookie is smart as hell.
Oh, shit. She said gas, too, but
but
gas will go back down. So gas is wrong because gas goes up and it goes down.
Yeah, right.
But the age, she's right.
And knowledge could go up and down as well. Because you got bad knowledge and you got good knowledge.
Get out of here with that shit. Nah, Mo. Knowledge and wisdom is a positive. That's what is he talking about?
Knowledge and wisdom is positive, right? That's what you say, right?
Because you always learning. You might
go back. I'm gonna take you back to the tree of life.
Ah, shit. Here we go.
In biblical terms, the serpent said,
I take it back. I don't
told
want to
them
go there. I
not
don't want to
to
go
eat
there.
from
I
the
don't
tree
want to go there with you, bro.
because he didn't tell him what, he didn't tell him why he need not to eat from the tree. He said, don't eat from that tree. And then the serpent came in to Eve and say, Eve, eat this apple from that tree. And she's like, nah, God told me not to eat it. And he was like, nah, this is the tree of good and evil, knowledge and wisdom and understanding.
Mm.
And she ate and she bit on that shit. And then he left and disappeared. And then she wanted more. So the next person that she felt that had more is Adam. And she persuaded Adam, hey, Adam, eat this apple. Nah, God told us not to eat it. Yo, trust me. I ate it. You need to eat it. Okay. He put
Okay.
the helper, he put
Okay.
the helper there for me for a reason. So all right, I'm gonna eat it. So they both ate it, and that's when God came in and they saw that they was naked. And God said, who told you was naked? Uwapi bang, the motherfucking the serpent. But guess what? You know why they was naked? Because the serpent had sex with Eve, and Eve got turned out and had sex with Adam and shit. You feel me? And then they both got kicked out the garden of Eden, but they was charged though. They was charged with a wound. God gave them a charge, and the charge was the woman has to bear children, and the man has to work the ground. And they got cast out the Garden of Eden, and that's when he put two flaming swords, two angels there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Two angels there, and then that's when later on down the line, Eve said, "I had bared a child from the Lord. I had bared a child from the Lord, which was Cain." And then that's when Adam and Eve had Abel. Cain killed Abel because Cain was of his father, that serpent. And Abel was of his father, which was Adam. But Adam don't know that. Adam think that's both his sons.
All
But
right,
they
Come on,
brothers though.
Come
They
on,
just got the same mother, but
Come on,
different
son.
fathers.
Come on,
Yo,
son.
listen, don't let me have to break this shit down here.
Yo, dude got to break shit down for hours, son.
My fault, bro.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good. Yo, but I want to get back because Miss Cookie said gas prices was 1.25 20 years ago. But my main thing with the gas, you was right about everything else, but still, it still went up and down though, because there was years where gas went up to $5, then it went back down to $3, $4, so it still was going up and down. So, but the age shit,
Yeah, age never go down.
that never, that don't go down. That goes up.
Yeah. Even every day, every second we older.
I see where she coming from. She trying to put it in there.
Well, we all
Yeah.
We all know it goes up and down.
wish that shit could go down.
I know. I wish that shit could just go down and
Once
stay
that
there.
back hurting.
Word, fact.
Once
Down and stay
How,
down.
how much is it out there, Q?
For premium though, for 89, it's right now about like 470 and 470 something.
Damn, it's about the same in New York.
Word? Nah, I heard New York is way more than that.
Nah, for 89, for 89 is about four. The cheapest gas station is about four something. It ain't hit 5 yet, and for premium.
What about for so what's regular?
Oh yeah, I'm bugging. Yeah, the regular is 4 something. Yeah, the premium is 5 something. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I put premium in my shit because I got
Yeah,
I got
right.
20. Yeah, so
No, you're right. Yeah. I'm glad I got rid of my joint. I just copped a hoopty, and I ain't paying that stack a month no more right now.
right.
Word.
Yeah, I'm paying a little. I'm not paying a stack a month for my shit. I'm paying about 600 though, 600 a month, man, for my shit.
Yo, you know, down here it was the insurance really that was killing me. You know what I'm saying? They was charging me $6 a month for insurance, huh?
Wow.
I was paying that for like 3 years.
Yeah, you got me feeling good. I paid. Damn. All right. 6 for the insurance. What you had the Benz? You had the Benz?
Nope, not even. I had a Honda, yo.
Damn. Oh, your credit wasn't good.
No, my credit is all right. I just Yo, they just rocking us with insurance down here.
Man, that's crazy.
Yo, I
I'm
know.
thinking I'm paying a lot. I pay $240 right now.
Yo, I know a dude that was paying liability on a 2004 a 2004 Acura. He paying 500 and change.
Wow.
Liability.
Wow. That's crazy, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that's why when you come to New York, you see all these out of state plates.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about, I'm about to make a move out of here too, man. I can't keep paying these prices.
Man, it's all good, man. So we about to end the show, man. It's getting late.
Right.
He was on here since what? 7 o'clock. It is now 10 o'clock. 3 hours. Oh shit. We did a 3 hour show, man, because today was good. Today was a good day. We had a good one.
Yeah.
Good show, man. I need everybody to subscribe, like, and share. Even on Instagram. On Instagram, when I put them videos out, share the videos. Share the videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man. Make sure y'all subscribe. Tell a friend about PBN Network. Share the page. Comment after I drop the video. Y'all need to come back in and comment. You see how all these comments right here? We need y'all to come back in and drop.
Yeah.
Know how you feel
Right.
after the video drops, y'all. And let's get it, man. We here. Until next time, we might go live. Well, I'm not gonna go live Friday because I got a show to do on Friday, man. A big show for the industry Fridays is going down. So let me shout out to all the sponsors too, real quick. I want to shout out Jonathan's Lounge. You know what I'm saying? If you in the North Carolina, it don't matter where you at. If you want to come down, if you're on vacation to come to North Carolina, and you want to have a good place to settle in, listen to some good music, vibe out, and eat some good food. You know what I'm saying? Get on that dance floor and rock out with us, and actually see some artists, some celebrities we bring through. You know what I'm saying? Come to Jonathan's Lounge, man, North Carolina, New Birch Ave. It is what it is, man. I'm telling you, you're gonna get what I'm telling you you're gonna get. And then shout out to my other sponsors. We got Crimey Dealers. You know what I'm saying? One Stop Shop and all that. You feel me? Now, with that being said, we got my brother Mo Knowledge in the building. We got the whole PBN in the building. Miss Cookie. You know what I'm saying? We here to wash up negativity. Grind time, no demon time. We bring in positive vibes all the time, man. Come fuck with us. Come join us. Tell your peoples about us. And let's get this empire started, man. You know what I'm saying? Mo Knowledge, what's your slogan?
Knock who's there, true custodian warrior, washing up negativity is all about positivity. Grind time, no demon time. Shout out to my big brother Q Life. Shout out to Lotto. Shout out to Mary. Shout out to Brooklyn that came on and spoke her testimony about today of the young princess. Our condolences go out to that whole family. Shout out to all the listeners today. And shout out to my big brother Prince Warrior out there in Chicago. Shout out to all my brothers, man, that's being the message that they bring. Shout out to the yours.org. To Guns Down Life Up. Shout out to SOS. Shout out to, what I'm saying, Mel Cross, Ladybug. Shout out to everybody, Gilly, everybody that came out to support that young princess that's 11 years old, man. And that's it.
That's right. Yeah, definitely too, man. I want to make sure I'm shouting everybody out, all my loved ones, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that I'm in tune with, in the loop with, you feel what I'm saying? Definitely want to shout out to Mary for coming up, pulling up and speaking her piece. You know what I'm saying? My brother Lotto, you know what I'm saying, is a special guest that comes on the show all the time. And hey, I'm telling you, man, listen, man, it's gonna be big, man. Shit, you never know, man. You might be one of the people that you're gonna be the special guest all the time, man, and be part
Yo,
of
I'm here, Q and Mo. Y'all know what it is, man. We got good chemistry on the screen. You heard?
It's a fact.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? So we here. Shout out to Miss Cookie, you know what I'm saying, the assistant. She's been putting a lot of work in for PBN no matter what. She's been putting in a lot of work for PBN Network too. So, people need to understand and recognize that. You know what I'm saying? It's real, man. We here. We in the building. I hope everybody has a good night. You know what I'm saying? A wonderful night. And everybody's more than welcome to come back for the next show, man. Y'all already know.
And this with a prayer, man.
I'll be there.
End this with a prayer before you get off, Mary. You're gonna end it with a prayer.
Father God, I ask if you can please continue to touch the hands and the lives of everybody at PBN Network. Help them to keep mentoring to people to get them to go in the right direction. Father, I hope that their business and their network explodes around the world. Father God, I ask that you protect everyone that's here in this live, not just the PBN Network. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen.
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 Okay, amen, amen. And you know that's crazy because I know me and Mo looked up at each other because Mo was telling me to do it and she did it. See, that's ill. She stepped up and she did it. You know what I'm saying? That goes to show.
He had to act.
Right, right.
He know how I am. You know how I am because one, if it wasn't for God, none of us would be in the situation or the position that we're in. Here it is.
That's a
You're
fact.
doing PBN Network. Here it is. I'm now a chef. And when you knew me, I wasn't a chef. What was I doing? I was a teacher, right?
Yep.
I
But
went
you
from
definitely,
teaching to going into a
got
law
busy.
firm.
You
Nice.
definitely got
You get
busy.
what I'm saying?
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And now here it is. I'm a chef, and I'm about to mentor to those, you know, who want to get off the street, who want to do something positive. And being a chef is great because being a chef, you can be creative. You know, that's work that you're showing. It's all around the world. I just flew back from Puerto Rico on Sunday. You get what I'm saying? So it's great. It's great opportunities in any and everything that you do.
Right.
That's a
So
fact.
I pray to God that PBN grows. Let it grow, and I will be representing. I'll be here every live.
Hey Mary, follow me on Instagram, Mo
Yeah, make
Knowledge.
sure you follow Lotto and Miss Cookie and Mo Knowledge.
Mo Knowledge.
Okay, so Q, what you do is send me the links
All right.
and everything for Instagram, Facebook, or whatever the case may be, and I'll follow. I also would like for y'all to follow my chef's page, which is Chef Morgan 78. So you can see all my creations. So I give that to Q and y'all link as many people as you can, and I'll do the same for PBN. We got to
All right,
have
that's
each
what's
other's
up.
back.
Thank you.
That's how you do it. PBN
Word.
Network. Let's get it. Yo,
Same
shout out to
thing
Word.
to
everybody.
you, Lotto. Same to you,
Yo,
Same to you,
yo,
Lotto.
P.
Lotto.
Huh?
I need your Instagram stuff and the
Oh
Facebook.
yeah, yeah.
So give it to Facebook.
Lapa,
Give it to
Lapa.
like. Give it to Q and he gonna give it to me. And then I'm gonna
Oh,
send.
okay.
Oh, you don't
All
got
right.
his shit yet? You don't got his shit?
Nah, I
Yeah,
never.
I don't think I ain't got Mo either.
Nobody,
I'm
Word.
nobody,
gonna send it. I'm gonna send it.
All right.
but once she says she cooked food, I was like, oh, I need her contact. I love food.
Yo, I used to get
Don't.
busy. I mean, I still do. I always get busy. Always get busy.
Yeah, you did, but I'm a chef, so I'm official now.
She got
Chef
that.
now.
She got that.
We all like to eat now.
Right.
She gonna be cooking for
So maybe what
PBN
you know
dinner,
what
PBN dinner in the future.
I was about to say, if y'all have any type of event and
I
y'all
got
need a
you.
chef, pastry chef, baking chef, anything, link me. I'm willing to come to North Carolina. I got it.
PBN
Where,
dinner.
where you located at? New York?
Yes, I'm in Staten Island, New York.
Oh, okay, okay. Hey, I'm still in Queens.
I used to live in Queens.
I figured if
Queens.
you know Q,
I'm in.
Yeah, I knew her for years.
I'm from the Bronx. You feel me? But I live
Yeah,
in Harlem.
Boogie down.
it's
I'm
hot.
from
The boogie
Harlem.
down is hot right now, man.
Harlem in the
It's
Bronx.
hot out there, man. I'm about to send Mo.
I shoot videos for a living. Video.
yo, Mo, that's what I meant to ask you. What kind of camera you using?
Panasonic GH5S.
Okay, I got a Sony A7 III.
Oh, you got it. That's fire. That's the same. Those like brothers. They like cousins.
All right,
They cousins.
Yo,
all right.
he shot like 2 of my videos.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah, you was saying it, so I ain't know. You know, I'm ill with the editing, man, but yeah, I got to get ill with the camera a little more though.
Yeah, I'll be editing and all. I got all my hard drives right here.
Oh, matter of fact, you reminded me, Mo. I gotta send you that thing for me for the PBN girls. I gotta send you the 3 clips. I just want you to blend the 3 clips in with blends in with each other. That's it. And put probably, you know what I mean? Whatever. Do what you do. I'm gonna send you the clips though. I gotta send it to. Which way is the best way to send it to you? You want Dropbox or what?
Not the same down you sent it before, yeah.
I forgot how I sent. Oh, Dropbox.
Yeah.
All right, I got
Or
you.
Google Drive.
All right, y'all, man. Listen, everybody, have a good night. Love y'all, man. Stay
All
tuned.
right.
Stay safe. Be safe out there. RIP, and my condolences to the family of that young girl and to the fallen soldiers in Buffalo. We love y'all. Please
All
stay
right.
strong. Stay strong. PBN Network is here.
All right. Peace.
Peace.